Did you know Benjamin Franklin once electrocuted a turkey on purpose and then ate it? Franklin was obsessed with electricity and conducted all sorts of experiments. In the 1740s, he wanted to see if he could kill a turkey with electricity and make it more tender to eat. He set up an experiment where he shocked a turkey with high-voltage electricity, and it worked. The bird was cooked. But the real kicker, Franklin accidentally electrocuted himself in the process. He described the shock as a universal blow that left him numb, confused, and temporarily blind. After recovering, he joked that his own near-fatal experience made him respect electricity even more. Despite the mishap, Franklin continued his electrical experiments and even coined terms we still use today, like battery, conductor, and charge. So next time you see a turkey on Thanksgiving, just remember Benjamin Franklin might have been the first person to attempt electric cooking. If you like this historical story, you might like a fictional story about America's prolific founding father, Ben Franklin, in the graphic novel Silence Do Good, about a young Ben Franklin who travels through time to save humanity from an artificial intelligence that has enslaved humanity. Pre-order now on Indiegogo.
I mean, will we still need humans?
Not for most things.
They told you AI was just a tool, but what if it was a trap? Designed to addict, engineered to isolate, built to control. They want you in the pod, hooked to the machine. Your thoughts, dreams, and ideas harvested like crops until there's nothing left. But one man stands in their way. Ben Franklin. He is Silence Do Good, a time travel agent on a mission to shatter their enslavement of humanity. The battle for your mind begins. Silence Do Good Volume 1, Electric Dream.
Unbelievably, the most watched, most wondered about man in America has gone missing tonight.
The intersection of the 5 and the 91 freeway. One thing we have been noticing, again, it's a very slow pursuit, followed by numerous highway patrol vehicles. But because of the intensity, it seems like people have heard about what's going on, and all the overpasses that we've seen have been lined with cars.
Guilty shadows haunt the night, dark secrets locked away so tight. OJ on the run, oh what a sight. High speed chase, sirens blaring in the moonlight. Fame and glory now turn to shame. The taste of freedom lost in this twisted game. OJ, the man with the bloodstained face, innocent or guilty, who's to blame? Running from the truth, chasing dreams in the night. Oh, OJ, you can't from that faithful light. Guilty shadows follow you, day and night. In the darkness, justice finds its mind.
One of our LA affiliates. Police believe that O.J. Simpson is in that car. Okay. Police believe he is in that vehicle.
911, what are you reporting? This is AC. I have O.J. in the car.
Fame and glory now turn to shame. The taste of freedom lost in this twisted game. O.J., the man with the bloodstained fame. Innocent or guilty, who's to blame? Running from the truth, chasing dreams in the night. Oh, OJ, you can't from that faithful light. Guilty shadows follow you, day and night. In the darkness, justice finds its light.
What am I doing here all alone? I got things that I gotta do. Waiting for my friends to come along. I don't mean to sound so
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Salty and Savage Show. I'm Salty.
And I am Savage. Welcome to episode 40 of our incredible live stream podcast, whatever the heck we're doing show.
I got a bone to pick. Captain Bipto?
Bipto.
Great. More crappy. It is. It's totally crappy.
It's totally
AI is crappy. We are not big fans of AI here. However, we will use AI to do things very cheaply that also are so stupid that it's almost funny. Almost
so stupid.
Funny.
It's almost funny.
Almost, but it's still crappy. It's very crappy.
If we play it enough, it's funny.
It's terrible. What up, Eric Weathers? We got Australian Andrew Campbell. Hello, comrades. Because he lives in Australia, he's basically communist now. Not by choice.
What?
But by.
Oh
and then
God.
Katie did here editing clips while listening. Well, thank you, Katie did. And when you guys can, check out her channel. We'll probably throw a link in one of those times. We're kind of slow, but it's mainly because I'm retarded.
Just a little bit. What's going on, man? How you doing? You doing all right today?
I'm good. Oh, we also have indie film director Derek Wayne Mullins.
Oh, hello, Derek Wayne Mullins. Welcome to the show.
You? Well, we're good. How are you?
How are you? How are you? How are you?
Yes, the Studio Ghibli AI makes Master Miyazaki cry.
I bet. I can only
AI is the devil. And screw you for anyone that thinks that it's just a useful tool that's just going to replace all the people I don't like. Well, no one likes you, maybe. Maybe it's you that no one likes.
Maybe it's you.
All right. What are we talking about? How are you? Wait, first off, how are you doing? How is
I'm doing
the Mississippi?
The Mississippi River is gorgeous. She's flowing nice. It's no longer frozen. It has been some time since it has been frozen, but nonetheless, it's been an experience living right here on the river. And just in case, I got
you know what else has big chunks of ice in it besides the Mississippi River?
Your drink,
my water.
Oh, your water. Oh, gaff. So yeah, it's all right, man. The weather's been incredible lately. Gosh, just these gorgeous skies, nice and warm. It was 80 degrees yesterday.
Nice.
I think it was 80, 82 degrees.
Is it swampy or just 82 nice?
It was kind of 82 nice. It hadn't really gotten a chance to be swampy. So it was pretty bad. And super stoked. My Giants, baby, are absolutely kicking ass in baseball.
No one actually cares.
I know nobody cares.
No one cares.
All I got to say is fuck the Dodgers. Okay, fuck the Dodgers. Bye.
My wife is also right now agreeing with you as she is a Padres fan. And I have to try to remind my wife that, like, while the Padres are rivals with the Dodgers are rivals with the Giants.
The Dodgers and rivals. The Dodgers and Giants, they're rivals. Oh man, have you seen the San Francisco Rivals though?
Yeah, but you know what I have to say to about the Giants?
Yeah,
no one cares because your city's trash, and so's your team.
All right, well, so we're going to be talking about none of that. We're going to be.
Do you know what we are going to be talking about?
Gummy bears bouncing here and there and then.
As my wife texts me and says, "Don't make me hate you."
Don't forget the Gummy Bears intro.
Don't make me hate you. Although I have to say, I'm more of a Padres fan now than I am a Dodgers fan because the owners of the Dodgers are absolutely terrible, and I hate everything about the owners. And I don't like Magic Johnson, and I used to love Magic Johnson, so that's saying a lot as an Angelino. But it's hard. It's hard to because I grew up loving the Dodgers, man. I grew up loving the Dodgers. In my heart and soul. Well, you know what? You're a Giants fan, so your city is shit. Literally, there's shit everywhere.
I'm not arguing.
Although LA is not much better.
Pretty close. So we're gonna be talking.
No one cares about the Mets, by the way.
How about them? Whatever.
No one cares.
We're going to be talking a little bourbon, actually, because we got a special guest today. We're going to be talking possibly some reboots and maybe some Star Wars.
Oh, I forgot we have a guest.
Yeah,
just kidding. I didn't forget.
No. Let's go ahead and
bring him on.
Let's go ahead and bring him on now. It's the one and only BTM Reviews.
I didn't want to ruin the chemistry, guys. You were doing so well. I was like, I'll sit back here and drink my bourbon. This is good with me.
No,
I'm sorry. It takes a little long to do the intro sometimes because I'm a jackass.
No, it's great. I was thinking when you guys were talking, do the Padres even have a rival? It's themselves, right?
No. Well,
they
no. I mean,
win.
Honestly, the last
they can't win.
there really is a rivalry in that whole division between those three teams because they're always vying for the playoffs. All three are like neck and neck. I would say that it's probably the toughest division in baseball because of those three teams.
Yeah, and
So
now
I would say, yeah. I mean, I like to tease my wife because that's you gotta
like the
tease her
Dodgers
a little bit.
don't fear the Padres. They don't have
Yeah,
any
they do.
hate.
No, they do. No,
they disliked them tremendously, but it's not quite the same.
It's not Giants level.
No, it's definitely like Giants levels, like Ohio State. And my wife used to like you, and I don't know if she's gonna like you anymore. She just texted
I used to
and
live in
said,
San Diego, dude. I have a right to talk
guy.
about it. I used to go to plenty of Padre games at
No,
Jack Murphy Stadium.
I think
Murphy.
I think the rivalry between the Dodgers and the Padres is like Michigan versus Michigan State, and the rivalry between the Dodgers and the Giants is like Michigan versus Ohio State. If I was gonna like give you some context, does that make sense? Are you college football
play
fan
each other? There's a little bit of but I get what you're saying. I mean, I haven't paid attention to Major League Baseball in a while.
Yeah, I don't really either because I don't know. It lost its luster when they had that big strike. Like Ken Griffey Jr. was on pace to beat Roger Maris's home run record. I think Cal Ripken Jr. was going to beat Lou Gehrig's
that in
record.
the 90s?
Yeah, that's the last time that baseball was interesting and fun, and they ruined it. They ruined it 30 freaking years ago.
Right.
Yes.
Not gonna lie, they did, and then they kicked all the steroid users out of it,
which made
sucked.
it less fun.
Right.
Which made it less fun.
Made it less intriguing, and then they decided to kneel.
Yeah. It's
okay. Then I'm out, dude. I'm out.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry.
So I'm not a big fan of baseball in general anymore, just like I'm not a big fan of basketball in general anymore. And college football is getting close for me not wanting to care because the betting
I don't like paid athletes, dude.
Well, I don't mind the paid athletes because slave labor is illegal and should be always illegal, even though it's legalized in the United States because income tax is slavery. So that's not. It's the betting I think that's making it bad. It's the betting. I think the gambling might ruin college football.
Yeah, that's the thing that's gonna do it.
Don't tell me what to do. You're Australian.
I know, Andrew Campbell. How you doing, buddy?
But anyway, dude, what's been going on? I hear you have a new channel.
Oh,
yeah. I'm trying to move all my bourbon stuff off the BTM Reviews live stream nonsense just to keep it separated because I don't think everybody that follows my bourbon stuff wants to see me talking at 1 o'clock in the morning about whatever the hell we're talking about. Right? It's a little ridiculous.
Is it because the bourbon makes you start eventually talking about ridiculous stuff, or is it because
no, it's normally because we just talk about ridiculous stuff.
Oh, okay.
I mean, normally there's never a plan. You've seen my show, Savage. I don't have a plan.
Well,
we just start talking.
You do a great job, though.
It's kind of like this show. There's no plan. We just do it live.
You kind of say, hey, let's talk about this. And if you get to it, you get to it, right? Yeah. I know that Savage likes to keep it a tight ship, though. He likes to try to get to the topics when I watch. He's like, well, let's move on to the next thing.
Well we're trying to do a show because Mr. Producer over here, Emmy Award-winning producer, the Emmy right in the background there.
I saw it. Yeah.
Of Extra. He is. That's what he does, and why the show is as good as it is. Everyone, please watching.
It's not. It's yeah. I mean, I do what I can, and it's really not much. We're working with. I'm working.
You know what? You know what's gay? You know what's gay? Your face, Julio. No, I'm just kidding.
Julio. Julio does all my show prep, dude. Julio's like, I got some ideas of you want to talk about. I'm like, yep, because I don't have any.
Well, speaking of, what are we talking
about? The bourbon stuff, though, is I've been doing these bourbon hunts, and I've been recording them live when I'm in. I've been recording them, and then I talk to the store owners and stuff about how they run their stores, try to find some bourbons and stuff. Now, those have been fun.
So, are you? So you're hunting in stores, not like out in the wild, in the woods, or anything.
Well, the stores are in the wild. If you've been to some liquor stores, Savage.
Nice.
I will probably be in your town this summer looking. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I'm going to go all over the place. It's fun. It's really fun.
A great place called Quicker Liquor here that has like just about everything.
Right.
I went in there. I was looking for something. I was like, Quicker Liquor. I was like, oh, maybe they'll have. Boom. They're like, oh, we got tons of it. What are you looking for? We got tons of it. But I actually wanted to, because your bourbon stuff, you're the bourbon guy. I wanted to
Sure.
share. Do you actually have a bourbon right now? Or yeah, look at this guy. His is dork. Oh yeah.
It's an old Granddad 16 just for the show.
Oh wow. Dude,
Yeah.
16
Nice.
just for the Salty and Savage show. You see that,
This is the
folks?
second time I've ever drank it, and one was for a review.
Oh wow.
One was for a review.
Well,
And it's fantastic.
I'll join you in a touch of bourbon. I just got, and this is my first time having this. I recently got an additional job, and I was busting ass at work just because that's what I do. And out of the goodness of his heart, I don't know for exactly his reasoning, but the boss is a really great guy, and he was like, "Hey, when you're done for the day, stop by my office." And his office, again, it's pretty modest, isn't much. This is a greenhouse, so it's of just, there happen to be some walls inside a particular area of the greenhouse that's an office. But he was like, "Oh, hey, you seem like you like some interesting stuff, and I really dig this stuff. I buy it by the case and I gift it to people." And I was like, "That's super awesome. What is it?" And you tell me if you're familiar. Weller.
Yes. Very
Yeah.
good bottle. Very good bottle. Yeah.
Is it very okay?
So
Now
it's a Buffalo Trace product, right? So
okay.
I've seen Buffalo Trace and Sazerac and all that. So that's their lower tier, and then you get to the Weller. So then there's 5 levels of Weller. Like that's the first level of Weller.
Okay.
And I've got 3 bottles of that. It's delicious. It's delicious.
It's quite good.
And I'll tell you the truth. If you go to some liquor stores, they're charging $120 for that bottle.
$120. You could just get some freaking Jameson.
Or
like, what's the difference between Jack Daniels and that? Come on, there's probably nothing.
And here's the thing. It's
that's what a fucking whore would say.
This
Just a dick.
This all started, and he just asked me. He was like, "Hey, what do you drink?" And I was like, "I drink, Jack Daniels." He's like, "Do you drink anything better? Like, do you maybe drink some bourbon?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, sure." I mean, I was like, "Well, I like Maker's," and he was like, how about something he's like, just stop by my office later. Yeah, we'll just go ahead.
It's not very high proof. It's only 90 proof.
Dude, it is quite delicious though. It's got a
kind of sweet, right?
A lovely oak. It's a little sweet. It's got
a lovely oak with a little hint of peat.
It's caramel and vanilla. Ooh.
Caramel and vanilla.
Dude, it's like,
now, I'm going to give you a pro tip.
It's so caramelly.
Like Salty's talking about inexpensive bourbon. You want to buy a really good inexpensive bourbon, buy Benchmark Full Proof. Benchmark is also made by the company that makes that Weller there in your hand. It's $26. It's 125 proof. And it tastes so good for $26 or
125 proof. You can knock that back and
you know what else you can knock back?
He was a homosexualist then.
So y'all sound like right there.
Yeah,
vanilla and hints of oak and.
What are you drinking, Salty? Water.
Oh, that's pretty gaff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to stay hydrated.
Is that what you like to do?
I saw you last week bragging with your wife bringing drinks whenever you were like ringing your bell.
Basically. I don't ring my bell. I just text her and say, "Hey, can I have a drink?" And she's like,
"Not drinking tonight, though."
No, I will. I always start in the new year because I don't want to get too drunk. I start in the second hour.
I got you.
It's a good move.
I don't drink a lot, so when I do, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much because I'm not the biggest drinker. I used to be like me, and when me and Savage lived in LA, I would see this guy 4 or 5 nights a week at the bar.
Dude, we I mean, we were. You'd think that, for me at least, Jack and Cokes were like one of the 4 food groups.
Yeah.
Is that right?
It was terrible.
Oh yeah. He drank Jack and Cokes, and I drank Sean Collins's.
Sean. Ooh, anything with Sean in it.
You want to know how crazy it is with Jack Daniels now? They make a 10-year, they make a 12-year, and they make a 14-year.
Yeah.
If you try to find that 14-year bottle out in a liquor store, it's going to cost you $1,000.
$1,000. What?
That seems unnecessary.
That's
for
the 10-year. The 10 years like anywhere from 2 to 3, and the 12 years probably around $400.
I mean, why don't you just buy a bottle of Jack Daniels and then just put it in your basement for a few years?
Because it doesn't age in the bottle, dude.
Oh, come on! What, is that how it works? Oh, what?
It ages. It ages in your belly.
It's gonna age in my mouth. Yeah. So I'm stoked that I actually had this. Just got this bourbon the other day and was super stoked that you were going to be a guest on the show tonight, because you're our bourbon guy. So I was like, if I'm going to talk to anybody about it and be like, hey, what's the dealio with this stuff? I think it's pretty delicious. I just received very and
you got it for just working, huh?
What up, Hojo?
It was a gift. The boss is a like-minded fellow. We were chatting about knives and axes and all sorts of stuff, and he was just like, and it was also I was working on a Saturday, so he was like, maybe I'll throw this guy a bone or something.
This guy a bonus, yeah.
He's cool. Just super fucking nice. I didn't feel, I was super surprised, and definitely didn't think that I was deserving of something this nice, but I'm extremely excited to share it with y'all.
Hey, real quick, Hojo's in the chat. And Hojo, I don't know if you have a campaign going right now, but have you checked out his BTM? You're a comic book guy. You like to read and review comics. Have you checked out his mythical series at all?
I have not. I did watch him on was it Katie's show the other day? Was he on Katie?
Look at he's it's the Pistons. It's a Tigers hat, but
yeah,
take off the hat, Salty.
I think he was
on
what?
Katie. Why gotta take out the hat?
He was on Yume's show. He was on Yume's show, and I was watching that, and I saw the videos for his books, and they were talking about it. It looks very good. Have you got him?
I have issues 1 through 3. I'm not sure. I've been so busy. I don't know if there's an issue 4. Issues 1 through 3. Great art, great covers, great story. We'll get a link up in the chat, but you should definitely check it out. As someone who likes comics, everyone should, because it's good, dude. It's really good. It's better than a lot of stuff that's out there. That's for sure. Cool dude, man. Really cool dude. And everyone.
Thanks for coming to the show, bro.
Yeah, thanks for watching the show, man. Yeah. But you should check it out, BTM. And what I was gonna say, also, that makes me think. You said something nice the other night. You said in indie comics, and you can say that I'm making this up, but I saw it, and so did Julio. You said that your favorite indie comic was Silence Do Good.
Yep, I said it. I wasn't drinking. Yeah, I said it. Of course. It's a fun read, dude. And when I say something about it, like book 2 was like not action packed, and Salty's like, "Yep, you're right. You read it right. It wasn't that story. That wasn't part of the story.
It's the bridge,
right?
It's the bridge, man.
And then,
but issue 3 is like
3 is rocking, dude. Yeah, 3 is rock. But I just did get Blood and the Sword issue 2.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for mine in the mail. Okay, thanks. Bye.
You should have it, dude.
No, well, dude, my mail is really slow because we live in the middle of nowhere, and it's a PO box, and I got to go there to get it.
He's got to go. He's got to go on a horse to get it.
Yeah, I got to get on my horse and carriage and ride into town.
Yeah,
get my comic
just like old Ben Franklin had to do.
He passes by Little Miss Muffet on her tuffet.
Little Miss Muffet. But let's watch a trailer real quick, and then everyone. I want to show you something after this trailer, if that's okay with you guys. Can I show you? Okay, real quick. All right. So,
I love your trailers, dude.
Yeah, it's really, really good. We do good trailers at Turkey Robot Comics. But Hojo says I'm actually packing orders like right now. So if you back, you don't have to wait until the third quarter of 2025. So that's cool. So like, guys, check out that Fund My Comic link. Think about backing him because he's got a great comic. But you should also back me because check it out, guys. Where we are at.
Where's the link? In the chat?
Oh,
the link is in the chat. We always put the link in the chat. Yeah.
Dude, almost at $9 grand.
So we're about a little over 1,100 away from 10K. So that's cool. Two backers away from 100, which maybe doesn't seem. These aren't yellow flash numbers, but we're not a big YouTube channel yet. We're small. We're tiny. But when we get to 10,000, if you look here and put me on the big screen. I don't know how to do it, Savage.
Hold on.
You get this foil cover. This one's actually a little messed up now because the cats have been walking on my desk. But you get this foil cover when we get to 10K, dude. And we're a little over 1,100 away from
just over 1,000. It's $1,040.
So there's like 4 covers. This is one of them. The regular edition will be foil when we hit 10K. And I'm stoked about that. I think we're gonna do it. We got 18 days left. So guys, if you haven't backed it yet, please think about it. It's a really good book. BTM approved. His favorite indie comic right now in the indie comic scene.
And I got a bunch of them.
There's also some super. There's some other dope perks. There's alternate covers. Right. There's an awesome T-shirt. Isn't that all?
This is a great question. Yeah, we'll go through it. Great. Can I cancel and get so? I think if you ordered the regular edition, it'll come to you. And if you didn't order the regular edition, Andrew,
then you're fired.
Don't worry about it, dude. I got you. Wait, but don't tell anybody else. Okay. As a fan of the show and a big supporter, don't worry about it. But yeah, so check out this shirt. You're gonna love it, BTM. You're gonna love it.
The shirt is dope.
We got yeah. If you're not, fine.
Oh yeah. It's cool.
So it's sounds too good. The quote is "Well done is better than well said," but we changed it to "Well done is better than jibba jabba."
So I think
and right
about his campaign, because I'm looking at it now. It says the catch up heavy, get them all. Is that says nothing wrong with that. Get every cover we have ever offered and pick up the entire Mythicals collection. So you get all covers of all.
Get it all.
Books.
Yeah, that's what I got. I would dig out. I didn't know
$45. That's it.
Have Hojo as a guest on and so let him show up because I got all his books in my closet, but I'm not gonna get up and go get it right now because I'm trying to do a show. Damn it.
Okay.
Also, screw you, Hojo. Buy my book or buy both. Buy both.
Do both.
Buy both.
Buy everything.
Why not both?
Well done is the worst. Medium rare.
Medium.
Says Simply great. Nice new icon, Simply.
Oh, Simply got a new icon. Nice.
Yeah, right. You were like, exactly. I was like, wait a minute. Who?
Excellent.
All right. Anyway, let's get back with the show, dude. So, what do we want to talk about? Do we want to talk about the grapes of Andor or what Netflix is doing right now?
Well, I don't know. I mean, let's just touch on the grapes of Andor because honestly, I'm the guy who is a massive Star Wars fan, but has done nothing but bag on Star Wars for the last 2 years, and
because everything sucks.
And I honestly, even though everybody says it's awesome, I haven't taken the time to watch Andor, which makes me a terrible person, I feel like. So I haven't watched Andor, so I haven't watched the second season, so I'm not familiar with the grapevine situation that's happening. But
well, I have a video. We can watch a video. You guys want to watch this together? We're gonna have to pause it and talk.
Are we gonna have to watch it? All right, here we go.
Yeah, let's watch. Okay, so Andor season 2.
Oh, this is supposed to be the cool show, right? This is the dark one.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like the super serious one where it's all like, we're deep and serious, and it's like
is it Tony Scott?
I don't know. I don't pay any attention.
No, Tony Scott died.
Is it Ridley?
Well, I mean, it looks like Ridley. It looks like Ridley Scott. I don't know who the producer is though. These are
it's a bigger name in Hollywood. It's not one of these bimbos we never heard of before.
Yeah. It ain't Leslie Squarehead, is what you're
No.
trying to say. It's
Right.
not Leslie Squarehead. What's her real name? I would just call her Leslie Squarehead because literally her face looks like a square.
It doesn't even matter because she's a box. Because she's a box head.
A box head. All right. She's a stupid person. It's Michael Scott from The Office.
Yeah.
From The Office. Okay, that makes sense. It makes sense. So super serious. Ooh, the logo. Oh, okay. Can we get to the freaking grapes of Andor? Got this thing here.
I'm sure it's gonna be like totally in context.
Oh, we're
No.
we're this little homestead. They're homesteaders, and there's crap going on, and there's like the empires come in, and this lady's like, oh, she's definitely not getting grapes.
Oh, he's he's riding an awesome ATV.
All right. So here we go. There's the homestead, the little mobile home park that they got.
Stop right there.
I don't know who this guy is. And then he's like looking around. He's very British. You know, it's very.
It's why there's so many British people in space. Always been wondered about that.
There's a stand-up bit by Eddie Izzard who explains why everyone on the Death Star is British, and that is because in an American film, the bad guys are always British because it is a representation of the American Revolution War, because the British Empire was the OG villain in American history.
Take that with your silly accents.
Thought it was the Indians.
What's that?
Oh,
thought it was the Indians.
Oh man, we don't.
Dave, it's
that was our first battle.
It was Native American.
It's First Americans.
It's First Nations.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is a
okay
EI channel. I forgot. Holy shit.
No.
Dude, hey, settle down. We're trying to watch some graping in a Star Wars universe.
Let's get to the grape already.
This is terrible. Wow.
Grapes. So he's like, what's up? Oh, that hard work.
Oh,
and they keep coming back to this, which is if I don't know if this is the actual show, because I got bored of Andor season 1 about episode 3. I was like, good God, when does it get interesting?
That guy could seriously use some beard balm. I'm just saying.
So, but if this is the show, these cuts are really
this is clearly like an edited YouTube video or something like that. There's no way that these are the edits in the show, and if it is, then I am so sorry for anybody who watches this.
Then the show's terrible. Yeah.
So someone that has watched this, are these the cuts? Because this is bad editing.
Can I tell you though, if I was this guy,
this has got to be the chicken algorithm. He's like, come in. I don't know what's going on. What are you saying, Dave?
If I was that guy in the field and the stormtrooper was pointing the gun at me, I would laugh because they've never hit anybody yet. In all the years I've been watching, they've never hit anything. So yeah,
like
at me.
I'd rush that guy. I mean, he's not.
Yeah, I'm not scared of your fucking gun.
So strong hands, and he's like,
man,
You're a local, are you? You want to think this through.
That guy's like, what's going on?
You're betraying me.
Oh, she beat him up.
So she strikes back. That's cool. That's cool.
I said no.
Very disturbing, by the way. I mean, I don't know how I feel about this being in a Star Wars show.
No, it just crossed over to something else, right?
Yeah, this is like The Shining and crap. Like, I feel like I'm watching, like, what's going on?
Oh,
that was kind of cool. But this is my favorite part, and I'll tell you guys why in a second. Let's see. So they're like rushing in, and he's like, "Oh, dude! Oh my gosh, I'm British." What's going on?
He's like, I would tell you I messed up my teeth, but they were already terrible.
Even that guy's British, and she's like, "F your couch! F your couch!"
All right,
so she shoots back. So here's the funny part, right? It's like they were trying to do this whole woke message of like white man bad, person of a obscure racial background good. It's always the white imperialists. And then to cap it all off, the woman uses the Second Amendment to defend herself from the male aggressor.
There's no Second Amendment in
Disney.
space.
Okay, so
guns are good.
You know the what's his name? Who made the Batman versus Superman. Zack Snyder, right?
Yeah, Zack Snyder. Yeah.
He did his sci-fi stuff on Netflix. It feels like they're trying to compete with this because it's pretty dark. Those two Netflix movies. They're pretty violent.
I just don't know how I feel about that. Like, I thought like Mandalorian was cool because it was like a spaghetti western. You know,
it's great. It's fantastic. I love it.
And
for a season.
Well, the season 2 is pretty good too, and I loved all the Easter eggs. So there was a lot of Easter eggs too. So it was like Jon Favreau telling you, "I love Star Wars. This is how much I love Star Wars because I'm putting all this Easter egg stuff in there." And while it was like kind of a serious tone because it was a spaghetti western, it still had a lot of light moments.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like when I was watching Andor season 1, and again, guys, I haven't watched season 2, so I'm not going to talk on it. But I've heard people think it's not good. And this is why I'm not watching right here. This is why I'm not watching, because it's like, where are the when does it feel like Star Wars? Do we get to Star Wars again? Because it's supposed to take place, like, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. It's supposed to take place leading up to Rogue One. Like, it's the same character or some crap like that. And like, Rogue One was cool. It was okay. I mean, dragged on and on and on. But like, what made Rogue One everyone loved it so much was the nostalgia of like Darth Vader, that last scene with Darth Vader. That was like why everyone like, where is that? Is that?
And Rogue was even supposed to be a darker script and whatnot, and they decided to change the filmmakers and adjust the script accordingly because they were like, oh, it's too dark. So it's like, is that what they're doing now with Andor? Are they like, okay, no, this is the platform that we're going to allow everyone, that we're going to allow the producers to kind of really stretch the limits of Star Wars, but in everything else we're really going to just like buttercream it up. Julio Scissors Savage, did you see the re-release of Revenge of the Sith? Which re-release, like when they
it's in theaters now.
The one in theaters now? No, I didn't realize that they were doing it. I live in the middle of nowhere.
Well, when it comes to anything new from Disney, you know what I say? You know what I say?
Just say no.
Yeah, say no. But I was telling Salty about the re-edit of I think it's called the Topher Grace re-edit of the first 3 films of episode 1, 2, and 3, where the beginning of the movie starts with it's got the crawl, and it tells you basically everything that happens in episode 1, and then the movie starts with Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan fighting Darth Maul. That's how the movie starts, and then he's completely cut out. There's all the political bullshit is gone, so there's no like Senate, and there's no this, there's no that, but everything still makes total sense because you understand what's going on. And so it's all action, it's all like intrigue, it's just so much better. It takes all 3 films and just crunches them right up into one, and you just move right along through the series. And there's a moment in the middle where you kind of understand.
Okay, wrap it up. I got a good idea.
Ready to go.
Hold on, I got one thing to say. Tony Gilroy produced this show.
Tony Gilroy,
who also wrote Rogue One.
Okay, there you go.
And so he did the Bourne Legacy, the Bourne Supremacy, all those movies.
Yeah, checks out.
Well, what I was gonna say is what we should do is we should go on BTM show on Rumble on Saturday and watch that edit of Star Wars.
And watch that edit. Yeah, I have a copy of it. It was too big for me to send.
Yeah, you have a copy, but we could watch it. We could send it. We could figure out
it on DVD.
No, we just Dropbox it.
No, it's just a digital file.
I was gonna say this week is Heavy Metal and Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Nice,
dude. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh
yes.
Dude, put your Rumble link in the private chat, and then we'll link it out. Talk about because on Saturdays you watch movies on Rumble.
This weekend was American Werewolf in London and The Howling.
Yeah. That would be fun. But watching that Star Wars on your thing, all like 4 or 5, 6 of us watching that might.
Are there like what other
5 or 6? There's like 50 people watching these movies, man. It's
no,
great.
but like I don't know who's on the with the Rumble. Sometimes you have like 5 or 6 people. You know.
Well, yeah, it says there's like more,
hosting.
But there might be.
Right?
Oh, you mean in the panel?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't care how many's on the panel. It could be 100. You guys can all hang out.
Yeah, but then no one can talk, and then that's dumb. Okay.
Everybody talks. Nobody shuts up.
Just talk over
It's
each
like,
other.
yeah, you just put them down at the bottom, and it's like watching Mystery Science Theater 3000.
That's what we're trying to do with it, man. We're not trying to
It's BTM 3000.
It's Dumbassery 3000. We watch a lot of bad movies. Like watch Birdemic.
Wow.
1, 2, and 3. We watched.
Oh my gosh, that's bad.
So I just got a text message from my wife, and she says maybe that's the comic you got today, and I think she's referring to Richard Embry's comic.
Blood and the Sword too.
Wife, if that's the case, could you bring that package to me so that I can open it on stream, please? Because that would be dope.
Bring us the package. We must look at it on stream.
So the Grapes of Andor is what brought us the idea of our newest top 5.
Our newest top 5.
Our newest and best top 5.
I think we're ready for it. Are you ready for it?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
And if you are just joining us from BTM Show, thank you for being here. Please click the like button and hit subscribe. But every week, every Tuesday at 9 Central, somewhere we start the show. But then eventually, we do a top 5, which is the best top 5 that you will ever see for that week.
It's the best top 5. It's
always the most correct top 5.
I mean, we've been told so many times about our top 5s being the best.
Always the best.
So today is the top 5 side character series. Side character series we'd rather see than the Grapes of Andor. Now, this show has, I guess, received much acclaim, but that there's also like what else could they be doing that might actually be way better than this dark series where now we're having we would say assaults happening of a nature that is
graping. There was graping.
Grapish assaults. I mean, it seemed like it was a light grazing.
Anything
else.
But again, they were trying to push some kind of like weird. It just seemed like they're always trying to do something. So I'm so jaded and cynical that it just seemed like they were trying to like say more than they were with the casting and all that. It was just, I don't know. I think a lot of us are hypersensitive now because Hollywood is just lame. However, I do, again, guys, it's a win because Disney just promoted the right to bear arms because she defends herself against the state and the graping with a gun.
It's a stand your ground. In Star Wars, it's a stand your ground law.
Well done, Disney. Pro 2A message. I like it.
Stand your ground.
All right, Dave, are you ready for the best top 5 you'll ever see this week?
Is this for Star Wars side characters?
So it's all the side characters in any Star Wars film, television show that it would have a spin-off featuring them that would be still better than Andor.
And I'll know none of them. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead and I'll know none.
Right. All right, ready?
All right, here we go.
All right, let me share. Well, hold on. Let me get my screen going because I'm
your screen going.
Slightly retarded.
We're on
this one, number 5.
Number 5.
Lady Yoda.
Yaddle.
Also known as Lady Yoda.
So
this character in what was it, Phantom Menace or whatever, or is the second one? What is the second one? Or the first? It's the first one, right?
I believe it's the first one in Phantom Menace. It's pretty rough. I mean, that looks like a character that would be in like Fright Night, like an 80s horror movie.
I feel like they found the Yoda puppet after 20 something years of the film, and it had like dried out and kind of just left out to like kind of decompose slightly, like the rubber, like started to eat away.
Give it a quick spritz, and they're like, throw a wig.
Put a wig on there, but like your grandma's wig. They went into the nan's closet.
Does anyone still have that Susan Sarandon wig around anywhere?
Yeah.
Is it Sarandon now? Is it?
Do you remember this? Do you remember this character at all? BTM? You don't remember this from the Phantom Menace?
No,
that's a hard no.
No. Like,
so, dude,
if I did, I would have forgot. Like, that's so unattractive and unappealing to look at on screen.
Side character performance,
but
you don't remember.
The Force is female. This is female Lady Yoda. I mean, it's already a bang. Like Kathleen Kennedy should have done this. Yeah, well.
I believe
it's
been
trans. Maybe it's trans.
I believe
think they're ahead of their time. Like,
yeah.
Are they Are
It
they
looks like it's transitioning to
non-binary?
something.
Are they just like, I don't know.
I mean, it does look like a lot of the people trying to get into women's bathrooms and sports. So maybe, I don't know, maybe.
It looks like a lot of the WNBA. I don't know.
Well, but shorter.
Oh,
but shorter. A lot shorter.
Truncated.
Yes, she does look very like high. Like she just smoked a bunch of weed.
Oh my god. Yaddle. Oh, so this series is going to be about Yaddle's hydro farm.
Breaking Bad Yaddle style.
Look at Salty Bob. Bad choice. Never noticed this character. Again, these are side characters that would have a series that would still be better than Andor. That might be commentary on Andor. All right.
Yoda.
I swear to God.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not the only one who didn't notice. Thank God.
Yeah.
All right.
Julio Scissors. That Dagobah Kush. That's right. That's right. The Dagobah Kush.
Yeah.
Grown in the swamps of the Dagobah system.
Oh, hydro swamps, baby.
Number 4.
Number 4.
This character.
Salacious B. Crumb. I know you didn't even know that was this character's name. That's the perfect impression. He was the one. He was hiding in Jabba's crotch, basically.
Yeah, he was crabs in his pubic hairs. He was the tick on his tail.
The tick on his tail. So
on what movie?
So this was
Empire.
Empire Strikes Back. When the scene where Luke comes in and he's all, Jabba, you will release my friend, and Leia's there.
Okay. Return of the Jedi.
Return of the Jedi. Yeah. Return of the Jedi.
Mm.
She's the slave, Leia's slave princess in the bikini, and everyone was in love with her. He's that little gremlin that's on the tail. Jabba's crotch monkey.
Yeah.
Remember when he had the laughing like?
This actually looks like something from that era too. Like,
yeah. He is the he is the Flavor Flav to Chuck D.
Oh, dude, the Flavor Flav. That's a great call.
He's the hype man. He is Jabba's hype man.
Yeah, boy.
He can wear a big clock and just be like, yeah, boy.
It's pretty great.
So, yeah.
Anybody want to hear about the time I saw Flavor Flav in a casino in Las Vegas with a midget? Anyone? Never mind. Okay, moving on. Number 3.
This guy.
Log Ray.
So remember when they were playing the helmets?
Low
This
Gray?
is Return Log Gray. So the Trash Pandas that fought the stormtroopers would be a better story than Andor.
This guy, the shaman from the Ewoks, would be a better main character in a series.
The guy that directed the Ewoks to cut the heads off of the stormtroopers and put their helmets on pikes to cook their brains inside the helmet so that they may eat later.
Oh my god.
Because again,
it'd be the dark never-ending story.
Yes.
Super dark. I love it.
Because Logray it eats humans.
Definitely.
They eat people.
They were going to eat all of them until the golden one told them not to.
Yeah.
So do soccer players who crash into mountains when they're playing.
Too soon.
Too soon.
I know. 70s. I mean,
Too
shit.
soon, man. Hasn't even been like 70 years yet.
All right. Number 2. Side characters that would make a better series than Andor.
And here we go. The Imperial Gunner. Now,
so the guy that operates the Death Ray on the Death Star, that's I'm more interested in that guy's story.
Yeah. And he's got to work in dangerous conditions. Not only is he right next to the ray as it shoots out, but there isn't even a railing on the little platform that he stands on.
A woman's not doing that job. There's no women doing that job. That's a man's dirty job.
There's no Yaddle locks coming out of that helmet.
No.
And he'll probably keep his helmet on for the whole series, unlike the Mandalorian. So
yeah,
he won't give up his identity.
A mystery the whole time,
right?
A mystery wrapped in an enigma.
I had no idea who the Mandalorian was, and then they took his helmet off. I was like, "Oh, spoiler alert! God,
spoiler! It's
Mexican. God damn it! Another Mexican."
God.
Well, he's Chilean, but same thing.
Hey, Chile out, man.
Hey, you know what? Now he's in everything. everything, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
I know, man.
it's
He is.
annoying.
This
He's
is
not even
love-
that good an actor.
I love
He's good in Narcos.
He was fantastic in Narcos. God, he was great.
Yeah.
I love some actors, but it is such a pain in the neck when all of a sudden they get overused. It's now basically the Chris Pratt effect, where you just are like way overused.
Yeah, he's like who's the English black guy that they put in everything now?
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba. Yeah.
Like, it's like, okay, we found our black guy for this decade. Let's go with him. Let's go. He's a good one. All right.
Yeah, he's the Morgan Freeman of the 20s.
Right.
Because we live in the 20s.
Or Samuel Jackson, either or. Yeah.
We live in the 20s. All right, and number one.
So that was number
two.
two.
Side characters that if they had a main series, it would be better than Andor.
I hope this
Andor?
is a part of a
Andor.
vehicle. I hope it's an actual part of a vehicle.
No, this one actually might be good. This one actually might be
This
good.
is actually probably the best one, and why
The
we
best
left
one.
it for
You should
number
let the
one.
chat vote. Like, let the
Oh,
chat.
wait.
Yeah.
So we got chat. We got Chopper. We got Porkins. Who do you guys think would be
Porkins?
Good call, Dave. Good call.
Porkins was brought up. Excellent.
Yeah, Porkins was
Chopper.
brought up. We brought up Wed, Porkins.
We did bring up the
We brought up the guy that got choked by Darth Vader. No one remembers his name.
The
There was
sweeper.
two of them.
The sweeper.
Eric Weather
droid, or
says Gonk.
the mouse
Gonk.
droid.
Yeah.
Gonk.
Porkins was a good one.
Porkins all day. It was an excellent choice.
You
but
know, we just went with.
it's like when half the episode would just be him eating. Like, come on.
We actually considered the big worm as well.
We
my
actually
friend.
did consider that big worm.
The big worm would have been more interesting than Andor.
It's so funny.
All right, but we ended up going.
Is it going to be a fucking robot?
Well, let's see. Not that guy. That guy.
Greedo.
Greedo. Come on, man. Bounty hunter. All around a-hole.
Dude, he's got uwatu wata tilata solo.
Yeah. He's
He
got the
looks
cool
like he's got
eyes.
Samuel Jackson attitude right here in this picture.
Dude,
Like,
he definitely
I'm gonna
has
fuck you up, dude.
definitely
I
has
don't
a
know if
wall.
it's so much attitude as it's more attitude. Because
I don't
you
know. I feel like it's more attitude. Like, I'm Greedo. Like,
I don't know, man. I feel
He
like
was a
it's
homosexualist then.
just a little bit, just maybe.
attitude going on. I don't know.
I don't know how good of a series this would be, but you know what? It would be way better than Andor season 2. Way better than Andor.
Would it?
Here's why we didn't pick Porkins, guys. Okay, is because that was too like obviously Porkins,
No
but
pork.
still,
No peace.
you know, no Porkins, no peace. All right, the wife brought it in. I
Oh,
did get it.
here we
I
go.
did get it, guys. I did.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that has been, and that will wrap up this week's top 5. All right, so
Talk
coming
amongst
in.
yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. So that was our top 5. Well, Dave's not the like. This was probably the worst top 5 to do with Dave, and I forgot because Dave just does not
it's
like
okay.
Star
Like,
Wars.
I've seen 1 through 6, and I think I saw most of the Disney ones because I got kids. Like, we just go to the movies on Friday. You just go. But I don't remember shit about like the last 3 for sure, or 4.
Here we go. Yeah, there it is.
So there it is, guys. I'm excited about this. I got the trading cards. You put some trading cards up in there. Everyone gets trading cards. I should find the link, but you guys can look it up on Fun My Comic.
Ooh. Does everyone get a different trading card?
No, I think you get all 3.
You get this one. You got this one right there.
I got 3, but that's because I'm special.
Well, I didn't take them out.
Oh yeah, they're stacked. I see.
Stacked and packed.
Stacked and packed. But yeah, dude, that's cool, man. I'm looking forward to reading it because I really did enjoy 1. And so I'm looking forward to reading that too. That looks cool. I'm stoked for that. All right.
We already plugged we dropped that link out there for
for Hojo. But I would say I think from now on, when we have Dave on, we should just do a
we should
do a what?
A Star Wars top 5 every time Dave comes
Every
on.
time you should.
Dave-
Because I'll
Dave's
learn
like,
something. Yeah.
Star
like
Wars is retarded.
The top 5 Star Wars.
Look, man,
weapons.
I like shit that people don't like. for sure. I mean, first of all,
if you would have heard what our original top 5 was going to be, it was pretty rough compared to what we were.
Yeah, like we were struggling this week. We were like, should we do top 5 hockey movies because it's hockey season? And then we looked and there's like 3 good hockey movies and all the rest are terrible.
And we just watched 2 of them 2 weeks ago. Goon.
Did you really?
And Slapshot.
Goon and
Slapshot. Those are the 2 best ones.
Those are the 2.
But apparently Goon 2 is really good too.
It's all right.
Goon 2's okay.
It's all right. It's
not no Goon, right?
It's not as good. They tried to. There were a couple of the same jokes, but the Goon, the first one was fantastic.
I actually, after we got done watching those the other night, I thought maybe Goon might be a little better than Slapshot.
I think that Goon's better than Slapshot. Savage thinks that Slapshot's better than Goon.
I don't know. I mean, I could.
It's right on the line there, dude. Like one thing I do appreciate with like Slapshot is they tried to make a movie about Paul Newman trying to save a team, and he had to get all these ridiculous.
That was like every Paul Newman movie. They're like, who can Paul Newman save now?
Yeah, but he sells it well.
He did a great job.
No. First off,
that's not a hockey movie. That's
the Mighty Ducks is like not a good hockey movie because the hockey in Mighty Ducks is retarded.
Right.
But funny note, me and my wife went to high school with the 2 brothers that are on the team.
Oh, the kids?
The one that's big that does the slap shot really hard, and then his little brother. We went to high school with those guys. Total douchebags. Anyway.
Well, because their parents had him in Hollywood doing fucking movies. Of course.
There was another one that was an honorable mention, Mystery Alaska. It's a pretty solid movie all about hockey in a small town in Alaska.
Haven't seen it.
I think I've seen it.
Russell Crowe is in it.
Yes. Yeah.
Pretty good.
It's hard to pick. You're better off going with top 5 baseball movies because there's a lot of good ones.
Oh yeah, top 5. We should do that one when baseball's like in full force, like in the summertime.
You could just do the top 5 Kevin Costner baseball movies.
Well, first of all,
okay, I'm done doing this show if that's the shit you're coming up with.
Like if Kevin Costner movies are your fucking crescendo for baseball movies, what the fuck?
He was a homosexualist then.
Oh, it's so funny.
Like, that was so gay.
Oh,
Kevin
so
Costner
funny.
baseball movies.
Oh my god, he just does so many of them.
Just say no.
Just say no.
But I do like the idea of, because especially again the swing of summer, like maybe in June when it's just baseball, we should do the top 5 because there's Sandlot obviously will be number 1. I don't care what anyone says, because that is the greatest baseball movie of all time.
Man, I love me some Major League.
Oh, Major League's great.
Don't
get me wrong.
See, Sandlot's a fantasy movie more than a baseball movie.
Oh no, it's not. It's everything, man. It's like why you loved baseball. It like sums it all up, like it's such a great movie. Sorry.
Bull Durham is also a great old great old baseball movie.
Durham's good.
Kevin Costner's also in that.
Because
he was a homosexualist then.
Super gay.
Field of Dreams is fine. It's a fine movie. Is that Redford? No.
Field of Dreams.
If you're doing television shows about hockey, we would totally have mentioned Letterkenny. Shoresy, not so great, but Letterkenny.
Letterkenny's the shit.
Letterkenny is the only show about Canada that's worth watching. It's amazing.
More than Trailer Park Boys?
Yeah, I like Letterkenny more than Trailer Park Boys. Yeah. No one's interested in Canada that much, so it needs to appeal.
My kids watch Trailer Park Boys on a loop. On their
Angels in the Outfield
device.
Yeah, maybe Air.
See, there's so many good baseball movies. You don't even remember how many there are. You just got to pull up a list.
Airbud. Which Airbud was the one where he played baseball?
No,
dude! I swear to God, I'm gonna cancel this show.
Which one was that? Which Airbud one? That should be like at least number 3. I mean, come on.
Shoresy is okay. It's not amazing. It's just okay. Letterkenny is great. Shoresy is okay.
Why are you yelling?
I'm having this conversation.
If you played hockey, you'll get it.
Dude, I did play hockey. I do like Shoresy a lot. I do like it. It's just not as good as
hockey in LA.
Hockey. Well, you played street hockey. Play a little ice when we got older at Pickwick. We played ice hockey a little bit when I got a little bit older at the Pickwicks there.
At the Pickwick's there. Oh,
So
sorry,
Pickwick was a skating rink, ice skating rink, next to the bowling alley that Drew Carey would bowl at every Saturday night.
It was also the bowling alley they used in all the episodes of
Yeah.
Shameless.
It was, yeah.
What about
also they tore that shit down. It's going to be apartment buildings now.
Yeah.
what about the movie with Jeff Bridges where he's the
That's
bowling
shot
guy?
in Hollywood. That's
Hollywood,
They're
okay.
bowling alley in
Yeah,
Hollywood.
yeah. That's
Went there.
I don't
went there
remember what
once.
bowling alley that is. What
Yeah.
bowling alley? Where?
I don't remember what the name of it is. It's like right in the middle of Hollywood or something like that.
Hollywood Lanes.
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember which one it was. Like I think there's one that they shot most of the interior scenes, and then one where they shot the parking lot. So
The gun shooting in the parking lot. That was good.
they're they're nihilist, Donnie.
Oh, they're not. Dude, it's so funny. All right. I thought that was a bowling alley in the Valley. I thought that was the one in not Studio City, like Encino.
I'm pretty sure it was one in the middle. Hold on, let's
think
see.
it's the one in the West Valley, bro.
Bowling
Gotta be
alley
that.
from.
Well, while you pull
The
that up,
Natural is so good, says Julio.
It's it's
Yeah, the
Hollywood
Natural is good.
Hollywood Star Lanes. Yeah,
oh, Hollywood Starlet. Okay, I know
It's on-
exactly where
it's
that's
on
at.
Santa
Yeah.
Monica Boulevard.
Yeah. All right. So what's going on with Netflix, dude?
Dude,
Oh,
it's
wait,
our,
we're at
hold on.
the hour break.
We're at the hour. Let's do our hour break, and then we'll come back and let you know what could be going on
Thank God I got to pee so bad.
in the reboot world with Netflix. There's rumors going around Facebook. So what do we want to drop?
Hey, you guys want to watch some Silence Do Good films or
course
little
not.
shorts so that you guys get inspired to help me get to 10,000 and pre-order this beautiful comic. Chris Lash got one the other day.
Chris
You can tell
Lash.
everybody it looks really good.
Chris got one the other day, and now he's fucking awesome.
Yeah, because you're like automatically way cooler when you get one.
Pretty much.
So if I have them all, does that make me ultra cool?
Yes,
Dude.
Yeah.
Ultra
yes.
for sure.
Ultra. I like to be
Yeah.
ultra. It's something.
Yeah.
If it's spending money on comics, that makes me ultra cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, do you guys know this book? Do you know this book, guys?
The Outsiders.
Throne of Blood.
No.
1987.
No, it looks like a
Oh.
classic.
Well, hold on.
Not
Like
familiar.
I never heard of it either, but you want to say who appears in this book?
It's got the appearance of
It's got Batman.
the Gay Avenger. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Okay. But it's a DC book, so why is that surprising?
because I never heard of the Outsiders. Like
And neither have I.
and it was by Mike Barr and Jim Aparo. I've heard of
You
Jim
tell that
Aparo.
bitch in the background to shut up. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey honey,
It's the only
Salty
time that
just
that's
said
appropriate.
shut up.
Oh shit! I'm
Dude.
talking about your dogs because I know they're all female.
Oh.
terrible.
Okay.
Oh my god.
It's amazing. The foil is stellar.
The foil is stellar. All right, so you want to do some do good? We only got to, we can do a couple of those if you want to do that. Oh,
Wait, you
Train-
did Michael Ferrari, you did a review? What are you talking about, bro? I didn't see that. You didn't tag me. Did you give it a bad review? Oh no.
no, there's no way. That guy's awesome. I know he gave it a good review. He must have, because it's a fantastic fucking book.
But can we take our break already? Good lord, I have to pee.
Let's take it.
I thought I was
We're
the
gonna-
only one. God damn it.
Okay, we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys in a few.
beyond position. Scraping glass as if it was a tradition. Leaving us with this chronic affliction. This weed creates this greed. We are this time to be on this evolution. This weed creates this greed. We are this time to be on this evolution. The dragon burns with the flame of addiction. Twisting lines into every position. No explanation for my current condition. The heavens open when we make the incision. Now this could be the last time we will see execution. This could be the last time we will see execution.
Yeah. You
Look at Julio just mocking us. Where can I super chat this channel? Good question. We're not monetized yet because YouTube hates us. Also, we need more subscribers, I guess. So we're just trying to get subscribers at this point.
I do, Savage. I do want to make your night. So tomorrow night I will be doing the bottle or the drawing for this bottle of Elmer T. Lee bourbon.
Okay.
So tomorrow night I'll start my stream at 7:30, and by 9:30. Because I need Julio there. I know he's got to play fucking Dungeons and Dragons. But when he's
don't
done,
you mock Dungeons and Dragons?
No,
it's a lot of fun.
But he does it twice a week, and it screws up me starting streams because he's hanging out with chicks buying clothes in Dungeons and Dragons.
You can start your own streams by yourself. You're grown.
I do all the time.
You can you can hang out
really
with chicks
Salty. How often do you do that, buddy?
Never.
But so I'm not gonna draw the ticket till Julio shows up. So tomorrow night is your last night to contribute $10 for a raffle ticket, and you guys can see the board behind me. These are all the people that have bought tickets this month for this bottle.
I forgot about your whole board. I was looking at that earlier, and I was like, what was the thing about his board? He had some. That's awesome. I love that.
So usually it's for $20 super chats or above, right? But since I'm doing these bourbon raffles, now what I wanted to say here about this bottle, though. This is made by the same company that's drinking the bourbon you're drinking. All right. But this bottle, if you go to the store and try to find this bottle. If you can find it, will cost you at least $299.
So that's a steal.
Dude, what?
That's pretty awesome. Everyone should make
But
sure to
I
go
got-
to on your show tomorrow and super chat you $10.
Just throw a $10 ticket in the thing, and there you go. But my point is, this is Jim Satala's favorite bourbon.
Okay.
And Jim's got lots of money, so he's drank a lot of different bourbons. So he's tasted them all, and this is his favorite. So
how did he make that money? By
by the way, guys,
bodies in Chicago.
it's only in the U.S. and I'll pay for the shipping. I'm not asking you guys to pay for shipping.
Nice.
But I can only ship it in the U.S. because I'm not trying to get people in trouble for me breaking some stupid law.
Is Andrew Campbell lying then? He's like, free international shipping too. No.
He's a liar.
That would be illegal.
Now,
And
international
also
people could buy a ticket, and if they win, they could gift it to somebody in the U.S. that they like. Or
D-Wag says he'll simp for Jim.
Of course. And anybody that has come to my new bourbon channel or my original channel, thank you.
So the new channel is just strictly bourbon because you're moving all bourbon talk to this channel.
Well, it's spirits, because we're going to talk about Scotch, Irish whiskey, tequila, rum, all kinds of different stuff.
I got a thing for you because I had a whole pitch for a television show I wanted to do, but a good idea, a good kind of things to run through. If you're interested, you don't have to be, but people respond to celebrity tied items, and how many celebrities have an alcohol or have I started doing some research, and it's way more than you even know. Like there are
Steph Curry has a bourbon.
Dude, there are so
you know
many.
what time it is, guys. You know what time it is.
Oh,
Whiskey, 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 whiskey,
whiskey.
What are you drinking? What's your bourbon of
You know
choice
what?
tonight?
Wife, could you bring me the bottle? Because I would love to show Dave
the
bottle. Bring me the bottle. I'm just gonna keep pouring it in here. I'm drinking what is a Chattanooga bourbon whiskey.
Is it called Chattanooga whiskey?
It's called Chattanooga bourbon whiskey.
In a big round bottle or a round bottle, right?
Yeah,
Not a tall bottle.
Is it a bottle made of glass? Is it a glass?
No, it's plastic. It's Tennessee, dude. They're fucking rednecks. They don't know.
my
real.
God.
I don't even think it's plastic. I think it's tin. I think they just tin. It's very clangy. You know, it's a clanging bottle.
I don't even think it's plastic. I think it's tin.
So
Oh
there you
yeah,
go right there.
yeah. I've seen that bottle so many times. I need you to tell me. Should I
It's
buy
really
one?
good. It's really good, man.
Which one
straight
is
bourbon
that?
Whiskey. This is straight bourbon whiskey. It's 91 proof. It's malty. It's certainly malty, but it's not sweet. It's a what would that be? A dry bourbon? Not sweet. It's not sugary.
It's
It's
but it's an oaky. Like I mean,
it's not very oaky. It's not very oaky. It's got a very mild taste. I just really like it. It's easy to sip. It's easy to sip straight and it's really good with ice. But I like it. I like it straight. It's one of the few bourbons that I actually just like sipping on straight.
okay. Well, I'm
I
gonna
like
try it then.
I like it.
I happen to like cask strength stuff because I do like proof.
Ooh, nice.
I like it because I want to see what they do without watering it down to get it down to that 100 or whatever. Because when you age something for 15 or 16 years in a barrel and you get it and it's like 100 proof, you're like, motherfucker, like it went in at 125 proof. And all it evaporated was the water, right?
You
like,
add to it. Come on.
Well, but then you taste it and you go, oh, I know why they did that, because if it's too high proof, it's not as good as if it's what they've been doing it for 150 fucking years.
They know what they're doing, Dave.
Right, they got it. Like
they know what they're doing.
But like this bottle of Elmer T. Lee, that's this is only 90 proof, guys. This is a 90 proof bottle.
Like Nestor said, 1800. It's 1800 proof tequila. I mean, come on. Everybody knows. Everybody knows that.
Oh, wow.
It's from 1800. It was been aged since 1800. So
Seems a
Have you ever
bit
heard of Salty? Have you ever heard of hazmat bourbon?
no.
So if a bottle of bourbon is over 140 proof, they call it hazardous material. They can't even call it bourbon anymore.
Really?
Yeah, because it's out of
They
the
have so many
process.
rules. There's so many rules.
Well, because bourbons, bourbon can only be made in America. That's our national thing. Like
it's like Scotch.
Yes, that's ours.
It's like
bourbon,
champagne.
yes, that's our thing. Like every country has a thing that nobody else can call their own, and they chose fucking bourbon.
I bet you China makes their own bourbon because they don't really care about any IP rules or copyrights.
But you know who's not drinking it? Americans.
China 100%.
I've never seen a Chinese bourbon in a liquor store or whiskey in a liquor store. Now I've seen Indians.
You know they're doing it in those markets that they got those wet markets. They're like, you want Chinese bourbon? You get Chinese bourbon.
They're drinking rice whiskey.
No, they've taken like the American bourbon bottles and they just put the bourbon that they make in it.
Yeah, and they're like, you buy now, you buy now.
And they just
fucky.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my fucking god!
$5 sucky. Great movie, my friend. It's a great movie. Great conservative in that movie. Adam Baldwin.
Absolutely, yeah.
Adam Baldwin. Yes.
Yep.
Japanese whiskey.
Former Friends of Abe member.
Dude, there's some really great Japanese whiskeys, man. They are so smooth. They're beautiful.
Story time.
My favorite beers are Japanese beers. I'm not gonna lie.
I've never had one.
Japanese beers are great. I had some.
We need to get Savage over here to my house, and we'll hang out in the bar and play some pinball and pool.
Make me jealous, guys. What pinball machine do you have?
I got 3.
What pinball machine?
Dude.
What pinball machine do you have?
I've got the Getaway 2. It's got ZZ Top playing.
That's okay. That's okay.
I've got Atlantis, which is a good one.
Never played that one.
And then behind this sign is like a 1970s machine. Called Buccaneer.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I think I know that one.
Is that fun?
So it's fine. It's a 1970s team or table, right? It's not very exciting. It's not like Getaway.
It's older. It's not super exciting.
I want to come over to your house.
Well,
let's do it. If you go over and I go down, and then we'll basically just meet in the middle.
And Julio will be coming from the East Coast. It'll be we'll be doing bourbon tastings for a week.
Julio Caesars Chavez.
Yes.
Look how big my cat that I rescued from the forest last year. Look how big this guy got, man.
Dude, how adorable.
Oh, dude, he was a feral cat and now he's tame, huh?
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
That's sweet.
This guy was in the forest. He's a little kitten and he came in and he was all like, take me home. Take me home.
You let him out?
No, man.
So he's completely indoors now.
He's too soft, dude. He's so soft.
But he'll take care of all the mice in the house.
We don't have mice in the house. What are you talking about, dude?
If you live in the woods, dude, you just don't know you have them because you got a cat eating them at night. Like, come on.
No, cats actually are terrible at killing mice. It's better to get like a Boston Terrier if you want that.
Play cat and mouse with them, right?
Yeah. But Dave, it's just called mouse traps. You just get the mouse traps, you put them outside and kill them at the source.
Dude, I got a yard full of fucking critters that are just digging holes everywhere. Every time I mow, it feels like I'm four-wheeling.
Asahi is good. Top 5 beer choices right there. Do not care. Don't care. I love Asahi.
Is that Japanese?
Yeah, it's a very dry Japanese beer and it's delicious.
Having Japanese beer like with sushi, I mean, because we Salty and I would frequent the same sushi spots, I'm sure, and having the Japanese beer with the sushi, it's one of those associations that after a period of time, like I couldn't possibly have the sushi and have like a Miller Lite or something. Like it would just be atrocious. I'd be like, what the fuck is this?
The only thing that is unfortunate about the sushi restaurants in Los Angeles is that you can't enjoy the sushi and the beer without your pants, because that is how I would want to enjoy it. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, it's sounds pretty comfortable.
He was a homosexualist then.
A little bit. Top 5 Esther's top 5 beers. Top 5. I mean,
you guys are Japanese guys. That would be a good thing.
Yeah, we should have done top 5 bourbons tonight. Damn it, Savage!
Dude, come on.
But Savage didn't know what Weller was until he got it today.
Yeah. I didn't even know what Weller was until I got it.
He's going to say Yukon Jack. He's going to say Fireball.
No,
He's
no.
gonna say
I was
Jack
going to say,
Daniels,
say
Evan
Maker's,
Williams.
I was going to say Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark is great.
It's right. I love Maker's Mark.
Maker's
It's
Mark
very
is
good.
great. Yeah,
It's delicious.
Four Roses is fantastic as well.
Oh, cuatro rosas.
Yes.
Very nice.
Not to change the subject, but I'm going to change the subject.
Okay,
Do we want to watch the Thunderbolts trailer because that movie's coming out this weekend? Have you seen that, Dave? Or do we want to talk Netflix?
Well, I'll talk both because I have no appointments tomorrow. So whenever you guys want to go, I'm here for the duration. But I think we watched the Thunderbolts trailer, but I'd like to see it again because it was so fucking gay. I want to see the gayness again.
Dude, Fireball slaps. You know what's really good? Okay, Dave, your wife is Chicano, right? She's Mexican, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Ask her to ask some people to find out in your area where the horchata is. Because the Mexicans should always know.
Oh, the drink? Yeah.
The rice milk drink. And you
Yeah,
do
they
a
get-
horchata with Fireball. It's like Christmas in your mouth.
They have there's a pre-mixed version that someone sells, but it's not the same.
No, you gotta go to the store.
It's
got it in the thing that it's always bubbling. It's always
no. You have to get the horchata, that's in the styrofoam cup with the lid that doesn't quite fit.
Yeah.
So I was telling my show this last night. Me and my wife were out Saturday. We were going to go to some town-wide yard sales. You know how that is. We're in the Midwest, right? Town-wide yard sales,
dude.
right?
I love those.
So we're going Saturday after I streamed all night Friday. Get up, go with her, and guess what? There was no town-wide yard sales. So I just started driving, and we happened to drive past a liquor store. I said, "Hey, you want to go in and we can do like a bourbon hunt?" And she said, "Sure." So in this bourbon hunt, my wife will never be on camera. That's not going to happen. But she's very verbal. And they're talking about this Fireball and pickle juice combination. I guess it was.
Oh my gosh, my wife is all ears right now. She's like, "Yes, what?"
Her and the store owner were talking about, I guess on Instagram, it was like a really popular thing, Fireball and pickle juice. Like it's a drink. And I said, "Well, I've never had Fireball." And the guy says, "You got to try it, dude, at least once." I go, "Nah, I check out with my bottles. My wife picks up the little bottle of Fireball, the little ball of pickle juice, and says, 'You're drinking this shit, and I'm gonna make you do it.'" Like she's into it, man. My wife's the best, dude, for me. Like she lets me do what I want to do, and I let her do what she wants to do. Like she's leaving.
She's leaving you? No.
5 days to go to her mother's house for 8 days.
Oh, in Mexico?
She went to Disney earlier this year for 8 days with her girlfriend and all that stuff. It tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but I don't want that in my alcohol, dude. That's the kind of shit in high school that got me fucked up all the time. And oh, god damn. Remember, you guys remember Boone's Farm and all that other shit we drank?
Oh, dude, here's the thing. I didn't know what Boone's Farm was until I showed up in the Midwest. And then all of a sudden, everyone's like, "Oh, you didn't have Boone's Farm?" Oh, everyone had Boone's Farm. And there was my lady had a high school reunion out here, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, we should get a couple of bottles of Boone's Farm and go out to where." I'm like, "What are you even talking about?" It was like they're Bartles and James. Like it's just this.
Oh the wine coolers, dude. Oh, the Bartles and James stuff. So Aaron Wagner says everyone here on the panel and chat is super fancy compared to me. I'm a basic bish. I feel like I'm trashing up the joint.
Yeah, you might be.
When we have our big bourbon hangout at my house, everybody's welcome. I mean, I got plenty of space. Bring a sleeping bag.
Oh my god!
Is this Milli Vanilli?
It's a. It looks like it.
Is that Milli Vanilli?
Oh my gosh!
Ooh, ooh, ooh! I'm gonna tax you.
I'm gonna tax you.
So that is
that is so.
This is what's his name from New Jersey? Cory Booker. And Hakeem Jeffries.
Oh my god!
What?
Right? As Milli Vanilli.
And
that's what I call girl. You know it's true. Ooh, ooh, ooh! I'm gonna tax you.
Take a taxi.
Now, so this is obviously AI, right?
Well, no, it might be AI, but I think it might just be some good old fashioned Photoshop.
Classic.
Either way, it's actually kind of cool. Like It makes Booker look like a real person finally because he's a fucking dweeb.
He's still got the crooked eye, where it's like, are you staring at me or are you staring ahead? What's going on? Are you staring at me or are you staring ahead?
Crooked eye.
What are you looking at, dude?
Crooked eye.
Okay. But I just thought it was hilarious because it's like the most dishonest pop band in American history and the most dishonest politicians in American history.
Aren't they? Well, I mean, you already said they were politicians, so
one in the same. But there's gradations of dishonesty, and they're the most.
Cory Booker. Who's the other guy? Cory Booker and
they're the most.
Who's
Cory
the guy
Booker and Steph Curry.
Hakeem Jeffries. He is the leader. He's the party leader in the House of Representatives for the Demons. I mean, the Democrats.
They took it away from Pelosi.
Yeah, they took it away from Pelosi, dude.
Didn't she? Didn't?
Hey, do you want to see a $6,000 bourbon? A $6,000 bottle of bourbon?
Do you have one right now?
I can show it to you.
Oh my God, we would love to see it.
$6,000 bottle of bourbon.
Yeah, you want to see it?
I hope no one ever doxes you.
Share my screen. Just share my screen.
It's right there.
Yeah, we're sharing.
We're rocking and rolling.
I don't even know what this is.
This is the one that they. Okay, I think I saw this the other day.
Okay.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Thank you, sir.
Is that a mini refrigerator? What's going on? It's a nice fancy box.
It lights up the bottle, dude. Wow.
Oh, no.
Look at that.
Yeah, eagle in the bottom.
Dude, please tell me he drops it. Please tell me he drops it. Please tell me this drops.
Dude, I just grabbed
Please
the bottle.
tell me this drops.
I just grabbed the bottle, and my wife's like, what the fuck are you doing? Why would you grab the bottle?
Oh, wait, that's you? Is this you? Oh,
yeah, this is me
doing
my
drop video.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize it was you.
Please tell me you drop it. Please tell
Look
me
at
you
that.
drop it.
Gosh.
Just one-handing that crap.
I can't believe
Look at that look at that eagle, dude.
Oh,
in the bottle.
That is dope.
I'm not gonna get you in there. I just wanted you to take a picture.
She's like, don't take no picture of me.
And it's got an eagle decanter. So you can change the cap. Fucking crazy.
Dude, I was so hoping that I thought that was somebody else. We were watching like
me.
some Indian guy that owns a liquor store because apparently everyone in the Midwest and the South is Indian and owns a liquor store.
Oh,
I thought the same
they're
thing.
picking all of our bourbon, dude. They're picking all our bourbon. When you
Hey,
get
they do a stellar job. First and
Did I
foremost,
buy that? No, because my wife was there. She said no.
she was. You're like, I made the money.
No. What I said,
you gotta have
what I
pictures.
said, Salty, was, don't tell me what to do. I'll do what I
Yeah.
want.
Exactly.
And guess what? That guy at that store talked to me for over 2 hours about how it is to run a liquor store, and I got it all on video, dude. It was
that's
so
cool.
good. It was
That's
so
cool.
nice, man. And
then I immediately gave it to immigration services, and they
no,
took him
but
out.
he showed me another. He showed me he unboxed another one that was worth $5,600. Now, just so you know, Savage, those two bottles are made by the same company of the bourbon you're drinking right now.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Julio, real quick though, he says Dave's wife's a real one, and Julio is an expert at terrible wives. So he knows a good wife through experience with terrible wives.
Yes, I do have his number, Andrew. I actually texted him when I released the videos on YouTube because he spent so much time with me. He deserved to know that they were being released.
But did you get his number? Did you get it though?
Did you get it in your pants? All right, I'm going back. Let's go. Let's watch this. You know what? Screw Netflix.
Dude.
I'm tired of Netflix. Real quick, Netflix is taking over Hollywood. No one cares because their algorithms are manipulating you to watch shit and terrible, crappy shows that are designed for you to do your laundry and stupid, worthless HR directors that work from home can do chores while they watch Netflix and not do anything productive.
Can I
That's
say
all
this
Netflix
about,
is.
Can I say this about streaming in general? I missed 23 and 30 episode seasons of television shows.
Oh my god!
I miss Columbo.
No, I really
watch
missed
Columbo.
them because there was like when you were into a show, like there was
Wait, hold on, Dave. Dr. Till in the house. What up, Till?
He said
you
half a bourbon, guys, and he's out on fire.
Dude, no, Till. We love Till. Please, guys, check out his channel on the YouTubes. Ministry of Dude. What up, dude? Anyway, sorry, Dave.
And he's from where I'm from. He's from Arkansas.
Yeah.
So, but he's never been on my show. And I've never been on his. But either way, I miss when there was like a TV guide and the show ended late April, early May. There was a summer break, and I was on summer break.
Seasons.
Right.
Yeah.
And then August 30th or September 5th, your new season was starting up of, you know, whatever show you were into. And there was there was time for fluff in those things.
Yeah.
Now we get 8 episodes and we got to wait 2 fucking years.
And they're
Fuck off, man.
Overproduced, and they miss
terrible
the mark.
writing. It's terrible writing.
They miss the mark so much, and there's these giant plot holes, and you're like, get fucked with this. Give me 16 episodes at least.
Give me some time to fucking stew in this world. But there's no time. Like here's the other issue too. Like I can't fucking remember what I watched when it comes back out 2 years later. Like, did I see this shit? I guess I saw this shit. Like,
and you don't care, and you forgot that you even cared because it wasn't that good anyways.
Oh, I didn't get invested because there were only 4 episodes in a season.
I don't think that the internet has been good for society, and I think AI is going to make it way worse. And if you want to know what I really think, you should buy my comic book. Okay, just kidding.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my God.
Wait.
Buy my book. Buy my book. Buy my book. Buy my book.
Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my no, like I just want to say though, like I miss that. I miss watching, like, you know, a lot of people in the chat are like, Chips was a thing when I was a kid.
Chips was dope. Magnum PI. I'm wearing my Magnum PI hat. Magnum PI was the
Chips
are
like delicious.
25 episodes or 30 episodes a year. Now, here's the key with all of this. These writers knew how to fucking write.
Yes.
That's the thing. They could write 25 episodes a season. They could make it work for us.
Yeah.
Even when Thomas would, you know, have a dream fucking episode, be like, that sucked. But you didn't remember that one because there was 23 other good ones that season.
There's like 28 other ones, and they were an hour long, and they were great and entertaining. And you know, that's because there was a time. Number one,
that
when Hollywood actually
so many people.
Yeah, but it employed so many people. But the budgets were smaller, but they hired way more people, and everyone involved in the production got paid way more. If you do scale the inflation and stuff, got paid way more than they do now, because it wasn't a money laundering scheme for global elite, rich, you know, blood drinking pederasts to, you know, make money.
But also they.
I said it. Hollywood is a bunch of blood drinking PDF files.
But also, there are a bunch of DEI fucking cucks who can actually say, "Hey, I can hire this dumb fucking, you know, half scale and get away with this shit. And if the show fails, who gives a fuck? It didn't cost me shit."
Listen, D-Wag, we're Gen X, and he's a millennial, and don't you ever forget it, okay? Don't you ever forget. And thank you for watching the show and being here. We love you, dude.
Oh, Dr. Till, House MD was one of the best episodics of the 2000s, for sure.
Oh, dude,
I was there.
Yeah.
Like, hey, when Fox had it going on, it had it going on. X-Files, 24, House, all these shows.
Dude,
you're like, oh, shit.
X-Files and 24 were beasts. 24 was so big at the time.
So,
oh my God.
The Nepo hiring, Simliger says Nepo hiring. That's one of the reasons why we have DEI, right? Because like one of the reasons why we have DEI is because we have all these corporations that have been treating their employees like garbage for the last 2 decades, like absolute garbage. They treat everyone like dirt. And then they do all the Nepo hiring, and you can't get ahead unless you're, you know, a cousin of a cousin of a cousin. So they started doing the DEI to kind of like be like, it was basically marketing. It was basically PR to make up for them being shitty. Oh, look, we care about people because we care about, and it's like, it's all BS, dude. Everything they've been doing is BS. It's because Hollywood is run by terrible human beings.
It's just an image thing.
Can I ask, you guys are both Hollywood guys.
Yeah.
And we've seen so many ugly chicks in modern movies and TV. Like, they're fucking hideous, dude. Flat chested, fat. They're just like, do you think the hot chicks miss the casting couch so they could get a role? Because they're not getting the roles. There's no hot chicks anymore. It's fucking like,
I
who's
think
hot?
because I think honestly, I think one of the reasons why that's happening is because you have way more women running things now. Because they've gotten into positions where they actually were doing the casting couch game, and then they use it to their power where it's like, if you don't give me the job, I'm going to tell on you. And then they get into these positions of decision making. And you know how women are with their girlfriends, like, oh, you look
They're
great.
emotional. No. Women are emotional.
No, but you know how women sabotage each other. So I think a lot of this casting of ugly women is them just trying to lower the bar on what attractive should be, so that they brainwash men into accepting ugly as pretty.
I 1,000,000% agree. This is why when we watch 80s movies on BTM reviews on Saturday night, guess what? There's no ugly chicks in 80s movies.
It's kind of
none.
It's interesting. There's a progression, because you have you have always the hot chick. And then as you came through the 90s, there was a transition, and into the 2000s there was a transition of getting like the hot chick who we can make look like she's not really a hot chick for most of the movie.
They cut her hair, they make her look like a lesbian,
and then
that's
that's 2015. No. But by the end of the movie, they make her like, oh, she's the hot chick, and you're like, oh. Whoa! I had no idea. Oh my gosh! Until the point where they get, and they're like, oh, okay, now we'll just give them an ugly chick, and they'll be like, oh no, but we see the beauty in her because.
But all the dudes are super hot still. Like all the dudes are super hot.
Oh
now.
yeah,
and then the dudes are like before you had like Tom Selleck walking around with his normal man, good body, super good, sexy guy.
He was a homosexualist then.
Harry and all that.
Walking around and married Farrah Fawcett. Like,
yeah, but now it's dudes that are dehydrated, that haven't drank water in 3 days, so that they look super. And so it's like, no guy's looking like that on a normal day. He has to dehydrate and sit in a jacuzzi for an hour before he looks that good. And then he's hooking up with that chick, that ugly fat chick from that show Girls. And you're like, come on, man. This is a psyop. This is a freaking psyop.
Oh, look, big girls get love too, or something. Yeah, but we don't need to see it on camera.
Dude like me never hooks up with the hot woman that I have as a wife now. That doesn't happen on TV. But I tell you guys, it happens in real life. I still don't know how, but she brings me drinks. I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works.
Kate Moss told Timothy Chalamet to eat a sandwich.
I'm going to tell you what happened. I'm going to tell you what happened with me and my wife. Is when I met her at the club that night in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Even though I was there with another girl, I made her laugh in the first 5 minutes. If you can't make a woman, because we're all nervous, right? We're approaching a woman. We've never spoken to them before. And you're like, and in 5 minutes they can laugh. 30 years later,
I got some
30 years
on that
later,
one.
she still laughs at my fucking dumb jokes.
Well, yeah, because you're funny, dude. But here's a good comment. I don't mind a butterface, but I'd actually take anything at this point, to be honest. I'm desperate. And thus explains the phenomenon known as Sydney Sweeney.
Oh God, thank you so much.
Wait,
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
She's in Trailer Park 6 and everyone wants to see her boobs, so they're obsessed over here because all they are hoping is show me your boobs, show me your boobs, show me your boobs. Because every guy, I'm sorry, wife. But when my wife is changing, right? She's changing. She's not even thinking anything romantic or whatever. She's just getting ready for the day. If I walk by her, because she has her own we turned a bedroom into a closet, so she's just like because she used to work in fashion and stuff, right? And so if I walk by that room, that closet, and I see that she's naked, I'm running into that room. So I can be a pervert, because I am a 13-year-old perv.
Dude,
and that is every
100%.
guy going, Sydney Sweeney's so hot, because they just want to see some boobs.
I'm 57. If my wife shows me nip, we're done.
Dude.
Yeah.
Boobs are amazing.
Send Bob's and Vagina.
Yeah. I'm sorry, wife. I apologize. But this is why, like, my wife will never show her face on camera or let you guys know anything about her, because I'm embarrassing on this show because I say things like this.
Well, I never want anybody.
This is the place
to
to
put
be.
I never want anybody to put my wife in my stupidity. Like,
sweetie.
oh, this guy Dave is a fucking idiot, because I mean, whatever. And then I don't want my wife to be, oh, look at, she's married to this fucking douchebag, and let's find out about her, because, you know,
You mean like me, like how it is with me when people are
no,
like, really?
it's the internet. The internet's awful about this kind of shit. Like, dude, don't talk. That's my only, Salty, you've been in my chat plenty of times. The only rule of my chat is don't talk about my wife and kids.
Yeah.
Then I'll kick you. If you don't talk about that, go at it, boys. Have a ball. Y'all can get over yourselves, because I'm not reading half that shit.
I always love when I come on Dave's show, because someone has to go at me, and it's kind of funny because it's like,
yeah, but and Salty goes right back at him. He don't give a shit.
I really don't.
He's from LA. He messed with a lot of Chicanos back in the day. So just saying.
Dude, I mean, half my brother's side of the family, they're all Mexican because they're my half brothers.
Yeah, half. Don't you love that half brother shit? Like, yeah. I'm a simple man. I like big cans. I like Sydney Sweeney. Shut the fuck up, Julio. We've had this argument before. She's awful. Like,
God damn it, Julio.
Give me Charlize Theron.
Julio.
Give me Charlize Theron. Like, when they make her up, she's beautiful.
It's Theron like Heron.
Theron like Heron. Like, at the end of the day, I think it's a little weird when married guys obsess over Hollywood actresses. I'm just like,
anybody really? It's like, why?
Yeah,
honestly, let's be honest. The pinnacles of beauty.
Aaron, you're right. I'm not gonna bully my chat. This is my chat. Hey, chat.
Well, but the pinnacle of beauty in Hollywood was Donna Reed and Sophia Loren. Okay, and everyone else pales in comparison.
Dude, we can have this argument because, like,
the end. Donna Reed, peak.
I don't know, man. And this is so weird. I'm a huge Farrah Fawcett simp. I thought she was the most beautiful, approachable looking woman. That, like, she was wonderful looking. She had a great personality that made you think, like, I could maybe get her. Like, that's appealing to me with beautiful women. If they make what you doing, sucker? If they make me feel like I have a chance, like Jacqueline Smith never made me feel like I had a chance.
Yeah, well, Farrah Fawcett, you're
I don't care.
You're like, maybe she's just dumb enough to think I'm okay. Maybe
right,
like
that's all we care about is dudes, right? Like,
I gotta be honest. I think that the show, it's just gone dark.
I did ruin your show.
You guys got weird. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. I'm just kidding.
Sandra Bullock. I can't stand her fucking tip that nose.
Young Sandra Bullock was all right, but no, it's not like
Sophia Loren was beautiful.
No obsession by any means.
Did you say Sophia Loren?
Oh my gosh, dude! So yeah, I said Sophia Loren. So, like, Julie Newmar is in an episode of Columbo with wife, help me out. It was No, it wasn't Milton Berle. Who's the guy? Who's the guy in Mission Impossible?
The white-haired guy, Peter Graves.
That had the big mouth and was always wearing the masks. Oh man. Anyway, she was, and my wife was like, why do people think she's attractive? She's got a weird face. Because she had one of those faces where it was like she was doing too much work, and it was like the late 60s, early 70s. Like, her eyebrows were all like above her, like painted on, like tattooed above her eye. Yeah, and my wife just texted me, I hate that episode. She's so gross. Like, Julie Newmar is she looked good in the Catwoman outfit. Yeah. And Martin Landau. Thank you, Martin Landau. Thank you guys. She is not, she's weird looking, man.
Sophia Loren was beautiful till like 70, dude.
Nah,
She
dude.
was,
She's
like,
so. I mean, if you're 90 and that's your wife, you scored, bro.
Dude, yeah, Sophia Loren, like absolutely, like
like most of the time, women like my wife is aging like
exotic
fine wine.
yet domestic at the same time.
My wife is aging like fine wine. Most women
very
age like
fine wine. Sophie, not just fine. Very fine wine.
Yes, like $6,000 bottle of bourbon level of aging. I mean, I don't know if that tastes any good. Yeah. Anyway,
and Margaret was 110. Says Bad Adam. Yeah, she was beautiful too.
Oh, dude. Dirty Old Men. Was it Dirty Old Men? What was that?
Grumpy Old Men.
Dirty Old Men.
It was.
She was so sexy.
It was in Grumpier Old Men when they were both in it.
Yeah,
which is hilarious. That
movie's
that
hilarious.
Movie is so.
Dude, the saddest part though is when what's his name?
Dad dies.
Milton Berle. No.
Hey, spoiler alert.
Milton Berle.
Burge Meredith. Burgess Meredith.
Burgess Meredith.
Dude, Burgess Meredith is
Burgess. Yeah.
He's in my favorite Twilight Zone of all time.
He's like,
reading the books and broke his glasses. That son of a bitch.
That one is like.
I know.
But I love it. I love it, dude. I love it. What is that one called? Oh man, his wife is terrible. And my wife was like, "Why is this your favorite one? It's terrible." I'm like, "I know, because that's life. Life is terrible."
Just
his wife won't let him. His wife won't let him be a man. Like, I just want to come home from a work day at the bank, read my books. We read.
See, women were terrible back then. They were terrible back then. Oh, okay. So you know what? You know what women are terrible at?
Oh my God.
All right, let's watch this video because women should be at home making babies and sandwiches. Watch this, guys. Okay, so context.
What is happening?
This is a female police officer, and they're doing a house clear.
Not one of those. A fucking female cop.
Oh, is it gonna play? Okay, they're doing a house clear. Okay, you got the officer in the front right there. You don't want a woman behind you with a gun.
Never.
I'm sorry, you just don't want a woman behind you with a gun. So that's the alarm going off. So she's turning. They're going downstairs. So
what?
She
pulled the trigger
shot at herself in the mirror.
Oh my God!
She shot at herself. You can't. It's really hard to see.
Oh my gosh!
But she unloaded. Like what was that? 3 or 4 shots?
It was like
3 at least. Yeah,
3 or 4
at herself because she saw a perpetrator. And that is what a woman is doing when she's a police officer. She is a perpetrator on society.
No women cops. Women don't need to be cops.
No. I don't even know what to say. That's hilarious, though,
dude. No, women. Dave,
funny.
I'm sorry. Women should be secretaries and sandwich makers.
Don't be sorry.
And
my wife hasn't worked. My wife hasn't had a full-time job in 30 fucking years.
And project managers. Women are really good. Women are good family therapists. They're good when they're like Christian
family
and
therapists for
when
their
they're good
family.
Christians.
For their family. No, for their.
No. When they're Christian and they're conservative, they'll make a really good family therapist because they're Christian and conservative. Okay. And then they're really good project managers and then sandwich makers and housewives. That's what women are. That's why God made them. Okay. For babies, sandwiches, and managing projects. Everything else, and secretaries, because that's kind of a project manager job. Yeah, but we just don't say it anymore because apparently it's offensive and it's offensive.
For a doctor, he was the office manager for the doctor's office. He was some Indian fucking dude. You know,
oh my God.
And he was a heart surgeon, so he was very full of himself.
How many times, BTM? It's Native American. No,
it's Native American. All right, here's
no, he was the red dot Indian.
I know. I'm kidding. Okay. I'm kidding.
I'm sorry. She worked for a red dot guy in Fort Lauderdale, and he treated her like shit basically all day at work because he's just he has no respect for women. And here's my problem with guys that let their women work at a company, because in my opinion, Salty, a wife's first loyalty should be to her husband and her family.
First and foremost, the husband should be her number one priority. And then, her number one priority should be her relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ. And then her number 2 priority should be her husband, which will be a very close second, because if she's God-fearing, then she'll be good to her husband. And then the third one is the children.
Right.
And so there's not a lot of room left for a boss. Okay.
No boss. The boss can go fuck himself.
Darren says, I'm going to say disavow in case any women are watching in chat or later. I'm a male feminist. I'm
a male
feminist. I will be honest, D-Wag. That is a poor choice. That's a good way to be a sneaky fucker if you want to pump and dump. But if you want to get a quality woman,
be honest.
The quality woman will actually agree with you, because how you can tell is there's two ways that you can tell a woman is right to marry. Is that number one, she knows that she's crazy, because like my wife always says, there's two types of women: crazy women and women that know that they're crazy. And then when you've gone on a couple of dates, you ask her, would you give up your right to vote if it meant improving society within the next 10 years? And if she says no, you run, because that's a selfish person. Because anyone, man or woman, should be like, I would give up my right to vote if it meant making society better, because you don't have a right to vote. It's an earned responsibility. Stop letting parasites float. Okay.
My opinion on voting is you need to own land. Just like the old days.
You need to pay. You need to pay into the system. Yeah. So speaking of,
are you just showing random stuff now? What's happening?
Yeah. Watch this. Watch this one.
Is she picking her butt?
She's picking her butt. She's picking her butt. She's getting up in there. Right. Ready. Little poo, and then kicks it aside.
Dude, what?
Oh no!
What? Look at that. Watch this. She just it comes shooting out
at the grocery store.
Comes shooting out.
Jesus Christ!
Boom! A little shit right there, and then she just kind of casually. Watch this. Boom!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What is going on?
Oh my god!
What is going
salty,
on,
man? Like that just ruined Savage's Weller. Like
what?
Oh.
What? Okay, we got to stop importing the third world. I'm just saying, we have to stop importing the third world,
dude. That's Karen from accounting. What are you talking about?
No, this is unfettered immigration right here. Unfettered.
You do know in the 50s and 40s, like Karen from accounting was Dale.
Right there.
It was like a dude, like
Dale.
That woman is probably from India, because that's what they do. They crap on or San Francisco.
Oh my god.
San Francisco.
Oh my god.
Or India. Maybe a woman from India in San Francisco.
In San Francisco.
Okay,
that actually checks
how
out.
Can
that
any
actually
sleeping psychopathy says, how can anyone assure that? Why would you voluntarily give away your right to participate in the government? Well, I don't think you have the right to participate in the government if your entire life is funded by the government.
Well, that's a good question, though. But also, here's the thing. We were founded as a republic, not a democracy. And
exactly.
At the founding of the country, voting was not a right. It was not enumerated in the original Bill of Rights, because the founders thought that voting was an earned responsibility, and that earned responsibility got decided upon by each individual state, because each individual state could determine the demographic and thereof of what. And so women actually had the right to vote in several states, Texas being one of them, California being another, Oklahoma, and a lot of other states before the 19th Amendment. Because again, the states determine, are you responsible enough to have a say over society? Because it was a republic, not a democracy. And I think that when you have skin in the game, whether that's through paying taxes or volunteering in a civil service or joining the military, you're doing something that gives back to society. But right now what we have is we have people on welfare, homeless people, illegal aliens, and they're all supposed to have the right to vote when they take from society and they don't contribute to society. So when you have a lot of people that get the right to take from, what is it, the term, take from Paul, give to Peter. Yeah. When they have that right, they're a parasite. And what happens is, if the parasite has the option to choose to take from me to give to themselves, they're going to choose it every time.
Every time.
And then you enslave the entire society. So, I mean, that's kind of why I would argue. That's why I say I never say end the 19th. I always say end the 19th and the 26th, because I don't think your age nor your sex are a qualifier for voting. I think it's something more, like whether it's paying income tax or property tax, something are you responsible? Are you giving to society?
Skin in the game.
Yes.
In the game.
Look,
yeah.
Me and Julio have had this argument on my channel many times.
Julio Caesars?
Yeah, and Julio's owned property, and now he doesn't. He's went through 48 divorces.
Well, we also think, I also say, if we didn't have the 19th Amendment, we probably wouldn't have no fault divorce, which has been a detriment. Modern men should not marry modern women because you will get destroyed in divorce court. Because it's just there's nothing in it for guys.
But it's not their fault.
Of course not.
It's the goddamn judicial system's fault.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yes.
All right, so Julio wants me to play this video because
thank you, D-Wag. Thank you, D-Wag.
He wants me to play this because
what is it?
This is something from my childhood, and we talked about it on my live stream the other night. And Julio was like, "What the fuck is that?" And so I talked about it on my live stream with my boys. It's 29 seconds.
Great.
If you could pull it up.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah,
we
we're
got
on
it, dude.
I haven't talked to my sister in 30 years, but I would actually call my sister one night on live stream to say, "Do you remember Grandma's chocolate gravy?" And she'd be like, "Yes, I haven't had it in 40 fucking years." And she didn't leave a recipe. That's the worst part. I don't even know if Carrie ever had it. She might have. Carrie's my wife. Still able to cook when we were married, so she might have had chocolate gravy. But so Julio doesn't believe that chocolate gravy is a thing. So my grandma.
Well, that lady that was in the supermarket, she was doing some chocolate gravy,
dude. She
like Julio's trying to make it gross. Like I know that's what he's doing. He's poking fun, but like my grandma would legitimately take like baker's chocolate and melt it in the pot and put butter in it, so it would never get hard on the biscuits. So we would have biscuits with chocolate gravy and put butter on top of it. Like that was our treat, man.
Is that how you became a large, Dave? Before you lost all your weight?
He got on
no
gravy on the biscuits.
Because my grandmother also made great sausage and white gravy. Like,
ooh, dude,
like,
that's the greatest thing ever.
Right.
That's the greatest thing.
And my grandma was super poor growing up, so when all
those ingredients were very cheap and readily available.
Super cheap, super easy to get. Flour, water, and some sausage. Like that was nothing. Like we'd go to the Big Star or the Piggly Wiggly. Because I lived with my grandparents a lot growing up because my parents were constantly fighting, trying to kill each other and shit.
What? That didn't happen for anyone in this generation.
No, I'm so traumatized. Oh no. But I remember going to the grocery store in the 70s and my grandma would spend like $48 on groceries for the week. She'd be like, "That's so expensive." Now I go to the goddamn BP and buy a fucking energy drink and a goddamn sandwich is like $25. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dave sold tickets to them. No, but my point is though, my grandma would do what she could to make us happy with no money. Like she was poor as hell.
Dude, that's what parents and grandparents do.
Yep.
They figure it out. That's pretty amazing. It's a chocolate gravy though. I don't think I've had chocolate gravy, but
oh my god,
I really
dude.
want some.
Me
chocolate
too.
Gravy
I want
now.
it so bad right now, and she never left the recipe.
All right, so a random thing. So Facebook, when you're going through actually anything nowadays, you're going through, and a lot of times you'll be fed or advertised to by a page, something that comes off as totally legitimate. We've showed these kind of things before here on the Salty and Savage show, and debunk them, and try to follow the rabbit hole and see what the hell's going on. So this recently popped up for me, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, we got to talk about this." I did the thing. I was the guy. I was like, "Oh my gosh, we got to talk about this." So this popped up. It's a reboot of the Tremors franchise is coming to Netflix in August of 2025, starring the one and only Kevin Bacon. An 8-episode series set in Perfection, Nevada, which is the name. They didn't really talk about it that much in the show, but that was the name of the town that they were in. While it's not a remake of the original movie, it's a sequel focused on Val McKee, the remaining cast and crew. He's the main character after decades after the event. So a couple interesting things. So they've made a bunch of Tremors sequels since Tremors came out, and they get progressively very worse. Tremors 2 was bad. Tremors was one of those films that you're like, "Oh, this this seems like it's going to be a weird movie, and it was fucking fantastic and fun, and everybody fucking loved that movie. Then you get Tremors 2. It's kind of weird. Like, oh, okay, they're really stretching it. And, there's only like one or two characters. It's like Reba McEntire, and it's focused on Reba and the dad from Family Ties. But then it just goes off, and like they start giving the Tremor alien things like names, and there's different variations of them. They're called like graboids, and then they have the chat is going to get in somewhere on this, and that because some of the names for that they call them, it's like weird. It's like the penisoids, or like there's something that it's just like, what? That's what they call it. That doesn't
penisoids,
dude. It's like that's not what it is. That's not what it is.
What?
But
The penisoids? What is going on?
That's not what it is.
The penises are coming from under. That sounds like West Hollywood.
He was a homosexualist then.
Do you guys
I have to make it
10 or 15 years ago when Kevin Bacon was
ass blasters?
That is what it is. They're called ass blasters.
Do you guys remember like 10 or 15 years ago when Kevin Bacon got swindled by Madoff?
By Barry Manilow? Totally.
No, it was Madoff. Yeah.
Wait, so he got swindled by Social Security and income tax? Wait, what?
Dude. He got swindled for that whole pyramid scheme.
Yeah, yes.
Scheme.
Well, it's a Ponzi scheme. It's a Ponzi scheme. Right?
And the thing is, like, ever since then, Kevin Bacon has started anything that will let him be in the fucking movie. Like, it sucks, dude. Like, he just will take any Why does he need to be in Tremors on Netflix?
Honestly, I thought.
Okay.
So, have you ever seen the movie New Year's? Like, I have to watch it every year with my wife, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. The only part of that is like, yeah. What is it, wife? What's it called? New Year's,
like
guys.
New Year's Day or something.
Psychopathy. You're a girl. Have you seen that movie? New Year's Day, New Year's Eve.
It's done by the same guy that.
Oh my god! It's like a Gary Marshall movie. Yeah, it's Gary Marshall movie, dude. Right?
Something like
so
that.
The only good story is Zac Efron and Michelle Pfeiffer, because I love Michelle Pfeiffer. And like that's it's a cute story, okay? Yeah, okay. You guys could say it.
He was a homosexualist then.
But Kevin Bacon should have played Bon Jovi's character. Why Bon Jovi was in that? Guy cannot act. Every time I see old Bon Jovi, I just see old Kevin Bacon.
All right,
so I hate Bon Jovi. I hate that guy.
What you should also see here in this Tremors image is that is, even though it kind of looks like it, that is definitely not Kevin Bacon. And you're like, well, who
that's
is
That's Chris Pratt, dude.
Dude, it's great. No, it is not. It is most definitely not.
Is that Bon Jovi?
Because I read that, and it turned out, well, guess what? That's not actually what's going on. So it turns out that this page that I received it from, it's actually not even the page that I got it from, but the page that it originally came from is a satire and accurate information page that shows photos that claim to be stuff from The Last of Us or this or that. So, but what is interesting in digging for this, because I was like, oh man, I got duped. Well, I can't tell this story because then I'll look like a fucking idiot. But what actually is kind of interesting is that Stampede Entertainment, which is the original creative team behind Tremors, said that they did reclaim the rights to the original script from the 1990 movie. So now
that movie came out in the 90s?
In 1990, bro. It's like it feels like an 80s movie, but it's yeah. So
that's
now,
like Violator by Depeche Mode, one of the greatest albums of all time.
God, so good.
And then Tremors, 1990 was a good year. What happened? What America? What?
So the company is exploring the potential projects, including a return to perfection or whatever, because the original film's name, not Tremors, was originally Beneath Perfection because the town was called Perfection. Actually, would have been kind of interesting, but I think Tremors ended up being more catchy and whatnot. But either way, Tremors has gone on a crazy trail, and it's so unfortunate, like some of the stuff that's happened in that franchise. But the possibility is that Stampede Entertainment, this company, is considering bringing Kevin Bacon back. And you know that if they got enough money and the script is even halfway decent, he's going to do it. But will it go on Netflix? We do not know. but the we're trying to. I get these things all the time, and sometimes my mother sends them to me, or somebody will send them to me, and they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, for the show, you should talk about how like, oh, this is coming out," or what? And I go, "This doesn't seem right. There's something off about this image. I don't think this guy would do this right now. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's producing something else." And immediately you find out, of course, it's just some AI bullshit that somebody put together. And congratulations.
Damn it, AI again. And if you want to read about AI and what it's going to do to society, buy my comic book, as Ben Franklin will fight AI in it.
Buy my book. Buy my book.
Well, Ben Franklin's going to eventually sell out to big fucking AI.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Oh my god,
he's a capitalist at heart. Like, he's going to make all the cash he can.
But apparently, according to Sleeping Psychopathy, Michael Ferraro's Sounds Do Good review is really good and entertaining, and everyone should watch it. And there'll be a link in the chat to watch it.
Don't listen to
also,
Sleeping is the devil. Like,
is she the devil?
No, she's great. She's great.
I like her. What?
She's
Okay,
doing all right.
Well, here's another video I wanted to show you guys.
Oh my god.
Okay, so America, everyone in the chat, let's become
America.
Let's become the America that this Japanese woman believes that we are.
アメリカから何持ってきたの？フラッグ。Yeah!
Yeah! Bring home that American flag, baby.
Really quick. So this is her, and it says, asking my Japanese friend what she brought back from America.
Flag.
Okay, so she brought the flag.
Flag. Yeah!
She got a pillow? Hell yeah. Nashville, Tennessee. Otherwise known as Trashville. Trashville, Tennessee.
I enjoy Nashville.
No,
for a weekend, John, it's fine.
It's better than San Francisco.
I don't want to live there, but I like it. Like,
yeah,
but
you will in Nashville on a Saturday or a Sunday or a Wednesday. You will go to downtown, and there will be what I call the Buffalo Brigades of very large women,
showing
in
their
40s,
yes,
in their 40s for their third bachelorette party of the bachelorette who's been going to get married a third time on party buses. It's gross. It's gross.
Oh my!
Grow up, women. Grow up.
Salty. You could take your wife to Nashville without hitting the downtown and go to Nashville Bourbon Company and take her on a little jaunt through their little distillery. They don't. It's their store. Nashville Bourbon Company buys barrels, and then they mix them, and then they.
My wife is already bored with this. She's like, "This sounds like the most boring trip ever." You know what?
She doesn't like bourbon.
No, she doesn't. No, she. You know what me and my wife like to do. I will make her some Hawaiian mixed drinks, like blend it up, like a coconut vanilla thing or whatever,
and then we'll go find wild cats in the woods and bring them home.
Now Salty doesn't want to play the gay song. Okay, like the guys like gay, like
yeah. He was a homosexualist then.
Yeah, dude, those drinks are delicious. Are you kidding? When we were in Hawaii, she was like ordering whiskey, and then I was ordering what was the Lava Flow, which is like, what is it? What is it called? Wife, text me. It's a coconut drink, but with strawberry. It's super gay, dude. And they would hand her the girl drink and then hand me the whiskey. And I'd be like, nope.
Oops, sorry.
I just said take your wife to a bourbon fucking distillery.
No, I'm joking. She would totally think, well, actually a good idea. I think actually the only problem with doing that is like we have an amalgam of animals in our house and leaving them alone all day.
How far are you from Nashville?
Like 2 hours, man.
So it's a Saturday. You wake up at 6. Get to the.
What am I doing with the dogs? What am I doing with all the freaking cats?
What am I doing with the bird? You'll be home by 5 or 6.
It's a great idea.
It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all. I like it.
And you can get some Nashville hot chicken while you're there. So
listen, Julio, when I'm in Hawaii, I'm getting that big pineapple with that fruity ass drink, and then like the 50 umbrellas coming out of it, and I don't give a crap, bro. I don't give a crap because I'm all American, and Just
He
slight.
was a homosexualist then.
Like Hawaiians hate white people.
Don't care.
They're so
Howley.
racist. They're so
Hey,
racist.
dog. Wait, Katie comes in and she doesn't even say hi to me. She just says hi to D-Wag.
Hey, dog.
Hey,
Katie,
Dwag.
get up in the place. Are you done clipping your clips? Because clip, snip, snip, y'all.
Just
She's
have
probably got
Eric
the
make you a
hottest
drink,
clip right
bitch.
now.
Oh my gosh.
Listen,
The
it
chat.
probably would taste good, and I would enjoy it. I know, I'm just teasing. But guys, you guys need to check out. If you haven't checked out Katie Did's channel already, I think a lot of people have, but seriously. And also, Katie Did, she promoted the hell out of Silence Do Good. She's one of the reasons why we are only $1,000 away from 10K.
Dude, we're gonna make it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
No, but seriously, like
I had no help in that.
Dude. Okay, so that's the other thing. BTM and Katie Did. Comicsgate in general has been so amazing, and I'm going to simp hard, Julio. I'm also going to simp about you because Julio was a big backer. You guys are awesome, man. Thank you. I'm, dude, $1,000 away from 10K, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Let's
huge.
go. We're gonna do it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Buy his book.
Buy my book.
Buy my book. Buy my book.
Very good. Very good. All right, dude. What else you got? I feel like we're stretching it thin here. So speaking of stretching it thin,
Savage needs to come on a BTM review show. He has no idea what stretching is, does he?
No, we've been on your show. Remember we came on your show?
No. Not for a long time.
No, but yeah, also I wake up early now, and like that's ridiculous.
Your own business is like starting up right now, right, Savage?
I'm working.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
He's
working.
Jamaican now.
I'm working multiple jobs. Hey, I got 14 jobs. I'm the butcher, the baker, and the candlestick maker.
And you're also selling records, right?
And yeah, I got a plant and record store, but my lady is running that most of the time, and I'm working currently at a greenhouse. So doing a lot of work.
Is it hippie?
No, not really. I'm actually
I'll be
doing
right
a lot more like rough and tumble work than
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
If you're gonna be doing that stuff, hold on. We'll let you wait till you come back.
Hold on. Wait till you come back,
dude. Because we just saw a burp. I don't even know if he's gonna be doing other sounds.
That could have been
greenhouse. Julio doesn't believe you. He's like greenhouse. Well, kind of, because he also has a record store that sells houseplants.
Yeah. So and also our garage is kind of like a semi greenhouse right now because we're growing all sorts of stuff, propagating a bunch of jade, and hey man, plants are money, and money is money. So
money is money.
So a million, you can have a million side hustles. My main hustle isn't really making me any money. My main hustle is making me about as much money as the side hustles are. So I really need to work on that. I really need to work on my
economy, guys. It's a rough economy. We need to get rid of income tax like tomorrow.
You know what we need to do is get rid of income tax.
Well, yeah, because it's slavery, bro.
Oh man.
Like anybody that even remotely wants to defend income tax, I'm just like, F your couch, bro. You're an a-hole and you just like slavery and you're a POS. So here's another funny video though. You guys can just
great.
Oh, Dave's back.
Another funny video.
Oh shit. There we go.
Kick that faggot.
Sorry. All right. Okay, ready? Okay. So here's a cool video. So she says, babe, I'm in the women's section. Where are you? Like, where are you? And he's like, babe, I'm in here too, but I don't see you. So he is also in the women's section, and he doesn't. He's like, where are you? I don't understand. So
I don't see you anywhere.
He's in the women's section.
I'm standing right here though.
You got. I don't even know what this is.
I have that. I have that same outfit.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even know. And he's in the women's section, and he does not. He can't. And so what I was thinking is like, why at the Target? Because I think this is a Target. You get the red basket right there. Target. So why aren't these aisles should be combined?
But they're.
You know what I'm saying?
Go back to hers. Go back to her aisle.
Her, Okay.
Yeah.
Makeup?
No, I think she's in a different store.
Is she at a different store?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she at the CVS across the street? She's at the CVS across the street.
Yeah.
She might be at Kohl's in their Ulta area.
Totally.
But still, it's hilarious, guys. I don't know. That floor looks the same.
No, but the ceiling is totally different.
Oh,
Now,
you
I'm gonna ask
have
you,
good
can you
eyes.
her, guys, I single guy, would you or not?
Good Lord, Dave.
What do you? I mean,
you're married.
Like, I mean, you basically know what
I'm
she
just
looks
asking.
like already.
I said you're not married. You're in
You're
your
not.
20s. Would you?
Would you talk to this girl? If I saw this video, I'd be like,
ladies, would you?
I'd be like,
Would
no,
you,
sorry.
ladies? Would you?
Ladies, would you?
Would you? Because he's in the girls section and he's looking for his girl.
He's wearing
He's like,
white
"Where
socks
are
that have the
you?"
Nike
Like
logo
the,
on
the
them.
Look,
guy, like
they're
the guy's not
probably
even trying.
good.
He's no Melanie Max,
Probably
this
good.
captain. Oh,
Melanie Mack looks like she
Melanie
wipes
Mack.
back to front. She looks like she wipes back to front. Okay.
Am I supposed to know who this is? Oh, my God.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh.
It's just a
Oh.
woman having a mental breakdown on camera every week.
Oh, I don't know about her breakdowns, but I can see the I see the back to front energy.
Oh, so back to front energy. And the ladies in the chat
And she'll-
know
and she'll-
especially what I mean.
You're not even showing the chat what we're looking at.
Yeah,
No.
what are we looking at? What are we looking at?
No, we're not looking at that.
Pull it up. Pull it up. Let's see. Back to front.
I don't even remember what her name was.
Okay. Anyway, all right. So I was thinking about doing a new what's it called? Segment called Real or Fake.
Hard to
Okay.
tell these days, dude.
Real or fake, guys? Real or fake? This cat on a wall in China.
Oh, cat.
Fake.
I know this one. I got this one.
So he's got some, he's got that peng. What is that?
Fu
Peng, what is
Manchu.
Fu
Fu
Manchu.
Manchu. Thank you.
So cat is real.
扒鸡仙人，他不像其他仙人那样
Beard is fake.
Real or fake? Beard is fake.
I know a
只为
beard
打坐，
man.
而是
What does the chat say?
只沉
Real or
迷于
fake?
研究各种稀奇古怪的仙术，其中最出名的便是他的独门。
Real or fake?
Your Julio
Ting
Cesar,
Tao.
like your show prep game is awesome. Ping ting
I
tao.
don't think he said awesome. I just think he digs it. He just digs it. What's going on?
Dude,
捷
it's
径
having a good time.
换
Okay, so chat, real or fake? Chat's not commenting. You guys are dead. I'm not ending this show.
I know, right? Like, what is this? Rumble chat? What the hell?
What is this?
What's going on?
What the heck?
They're all drunk.
Oh, also, I forgot that there was the that hilarious story. Hold on. Let me pull this up. real
D-Wag
quick.
says, looks real to me.
So this guy, share my screen. So there's this guy on a mountain. He's a Chinese student in Japan, and he was airlifted from Mountain Fuji, and he went back just like 4 days later and had to be rescued again.
Sue that motherfucker.
I thought
So-
I thought this was a story about a Democrat. I seriously thought this was a story about a Democrat.
Dude, this is okay. It's a 27-year-old Chinese student who is living in Japan. He made an emergency call on April 22nd. He was airlifted after developing symptoms of altitude sickness. Police said, adding his climbing irons were also damaged. So on Saturday, he returned to the mountain trail for his cell phone and other belongings that he left behind. So, like, because of the emergency, he left behind some of these items. So he went back to get them. So once he got back there, another climber found him there, unable to move after he developed altitude sickness for a second time.
Get down.
What you doing, sucker?
Like what the hell is he doing? Like, can you like, I can't even imagine like going through like dealing with the ordeal of having to be rescued.
And then being like, I'm gonna do it again.
And being like, oh, but my cell phone and like my other things, like I should probably just go back up there and just go get him, like it'll be fine. Rescued again. And of course, do you think, a Chinese student, what kind of like a monetary burden are we talking about? A Chinese student
No, it sounds sus. I don't think Japan is China. Yeah. Super sus. But real quick, guys, we got a bunch of
Japan is.
We got a lot of people watching. And if you are watching, please make sure to come over to YouTube and subscribe and hit the like button, but mainly subscribe because
and share it.
And share it, because if we can get more subscribers, then you guys could send us super chats and we could do whatever you want.
Dude, super chats. I don't even know what that's like. A super chat. That sounds hot.
I know, right? But anyway, all right. So that's cool. That's cool. What a Chinese dick.
What a dick. It's just like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
But you know who's not a Chinese dick? This guy. Real or fake? Real or fake? Real or fake,
guys? Oh my gosh, this has got to be real.
Real. This is real.
Dude is jump roping with his freaking rooster. His cock. Him and his cock.
Yeah.
Jump roping.
Dude, he's trained his cock to jump rope. That's incredible.
What?
That's incredible. And I'm not gonna lie, like, if you told me, like, if you're like, okay, a guy trained his cock to jump rope, what kind of like race, like, where do you think he's from or whatever? Come on. I'd be like, show me the video right now, because I can tell you exactly what he's gonna look like.
Just me and my cock.
No, you never answered the first one. Was it real or fake? About the cat.
The cat was fake. So the cat totally fake. This is totally real.
Yeah.
This is totally real. Okay.
He's a fucking chicken farmer. He's nothing better to do with his time.
We need to do the
training his cock.
Salty and Savage, real or fake?
Okay. Real or fake? Yeah, Salty and Savage, real or fake. Now, I don't know if this one is going to play, because Instagram is... I hate Meta.
I hate Meta.
I do. I can't even do a scrub. There's no... Like, Meta, could you be any more lame? You know, I'm not showing...
You have an Instagram account, Salty?
When you can't do a scrub or anything, that's so ridiculous.
You know, no, we're not even showing it because I hate Instagram so much, man. So much!
Ooh.
Do you have an Instagram account, Salty?
I do. It's salty dot or period draws. Salty period draws
all the dicks.
Oh.
Sometimes.
Salty draws all
when no one's looking.
Salty dot draws cocks. That
that might be a different account.
He was a homosexualist then.
That's your OnlyFans account.
It's my OnlyFans account is just one fan blowing. Just because it's my OnlyFans.
So do you promote your books on Salty or on Instagram?
I do, and Meta has me I am so shadow banned on Facebook and Instagram because back in 2020 I was a rabid anti-vaxxer. Just with the COVID vax. I'm not an anti-vax. Like, I'm like, the polio vaccine, that one works, and like, I don't know, the scarlet fever vaccine, that one works. But like the COVID vaccine and like the flu vaccine, whatever, like I was like,
fuck off. Yeah.
No. And so I was like absolutely adamant about all of the California lockdowns because we were in Los Angeles. I was very outspoken with this is akin to funny mustache guy doing the salute. And also super totalitarian. And I'm not taking your stupid poke because that's weird. And also, I don't want to die or get some weird disease. And so I have been shadow banned from Meta, like across the board. So I post on there, but I'm like, I used to get like my wife will tell you, like I used to get like 300, 400, 500 likes, sometimes 1,000 likes on drawings that I would post and stuff because I would like post drawings. And then it's like maybe 5, maybe 6. And it's just like, and I know they've changed their algorithm since then, but still, like, dude, Mark Zuckerberg, what a piece of shit that guy is.
Weird dude, bro, that he's turned into.
He's an a-hole, man. He's a prick. I don't like him.
Look what Darren Wagner says. Like pours by linking your PayPal or Cash App like crumb bums. So until you get monetized,
yeah.
it's time to donate to your personal accounts.
Well, I keep telling everyone to buy my book, and then Savage has great beard balm. So if you want to support us financially, because we do a great show and we are entertaining you, you could buy some really good beard balm for yourself or your loved one or your dad if you can't grow a beard because you know, D-Wag. We should send D-Wag some beard balm actually, because he'll hype the crap out of it.
Does it work on your pubic hair? That's what I need to know.
Well, you know, you can do a nice part. You can like, he's got mustache wax, and so you can like curl the ends.
Facial hair, but
you can like Raleigh fingers your penis. So like you could actually have a Raleigh fingers mustache above your
Raleigh
penis.
finger Eric July shoulder hair.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, you could do that.
Oh, gross.
Ooh.
I don't think my wax is strong enough for that.
Oh, Savage going hard. Oh,
look at Savage's mustache. Look how sweet it looks, right? And like that's his wax, guys. And then
this is just like the balm and just kind of like throwing a little bit. The wax.
He's the redheaded Raleigh fingers. Way to go, buddy. Yeah,
I could actually scrub plates with my beard. It is that like what is that thing, that the copper thing, you know? But his beard balm makes my beard, you know, so nice and soft.
So nice and soft.
Sensual. I hate Instagram now.
It only store.
Yeah. We got the link in the chat. Get that crap. Look at that. Look at that logo.
Get that crap. Get that shit.
Look
like
at that.
Why says support my shit.
The logo's dope.
So we don't just sell comic books, guys. We sell beard balm. We're so cool.
Is your brother in this with you? Savage?
And a little
well, it was
a little bit. Just a little bit.
It was initially inspired by my younger brothers. They both have incredible beards themselves, and one of them was like, "Oh, hey, I made some beard balm in the garage," and I was like, "Oh, wow, okay, that's cute. Oh, look at that's great. We're gonna put it right here on the refrigerator so everyone can see every day." But I was like inspired. I thought, okay, why don't I go and find out like what the real, you know, ingredients are to beard balm, and because we got some wicked beards and we should be nourished, you know, we should look fantastic, and our beards and skin should be nourished and
nourished.
So I ended up
please play the great clip again. Like
he was a homosexualist then.
Dude, I gotta get another one though, but it's the best one.
He was a homosexualist then.
Oh my god! Every time it gets me in, it doesn't. I'm sorry, guys, if it gets old because I'm wearing it out like a record from a Violator record, Depeche Mode Violator 1990. I don't care. It's just
Depeche Mode Violator.
So your brothers live near you now?
No, they live in Oregon. They're bouncing around. One of them is in California and Oregon, but yeah, they're in Oregon. I was thinking about moving to Oregon, then I ended up in the Midwest, and you know, things happen. So, but it was an inspiration from them, and I send it to them all the time. They use it, and even my dad uses it. My
dad uses it.
Oh, Salty Papa.
Your dad's bearded?
My dad has a mustache and a beard. Yeah, he's got a beard and a mustache. My dad used to work at he worked at UPS for many years, and he wasn't allowed to have a beard. So when he left, he was like, "I'm growing a beard. Damn it, I've always wanted." But when he married my mom, he looked like Richard Dreyfuss from Jaws, like exactly like Richard Dreyfuss from Jaws. So much so that women would be like, "Can I have your autograph, Mr. Dreyfuss?"
Mr. Dreyfuss.
Yeah. And then I told my dad, like, because we would go to like, you know, when we would go to like dinner, like in Burbank or Toluca, like people would come up and be like, "Mr. Dreyfuss, I loved you in Mr. Holland's Opus. Can I have your autograph?" And I'd be like, "Dad,
oh my god,
instead of explaining that you're not Richard Dreyfuss, just sign your name."
You're right. And they'll be like, "Wait, who's Salty Papa?" That's so weird.
When I lived in Southern Florida, I used to get asked all the time if I was Jeff Conine from the Florida Marlins.
Oh, the baseball player.
Yeah, Jeff Conine. Yeah.
Jeff Conine. Yeah. Dude. Wow. Yeah, that was a 90s player.
Yeah. Early Marlins history. Yeah.
Juan Encarnacion.
Remember when the Marlins were winning the World Series? I was like, what?
I know. I was like, what?
Yeah. They were the fastest expansion team to win a World Series.
And they won it like 3 times. Like, what
I know,
the fuck?
dude. And then they changed their name. What's up with that? The Miami? What?
Yeah. Like
what?
The Miami Marlins of
They're
Florida.
not even in Miami. They're in Hialeah.
I
Which is
know.
a shithole. Like it's a
whatever, dude. Florida's a dumb state. Wait, I'm sorry, but it is. You know what? No, Florida is the less dumb state than California or Texas. Oh, here's Salty Papa. I was his stand-in in the live movie Failsafe in 2000. It's true.
There you go.
When my dad was in Dharma and Greg, what's her name? Jenna Elfman, because she was in Krippendor's something movie with Richard Dreyfuss. She thought he was Richard Dreyfuss. She came running up to him. She's like, "Oh my God, Mr. Richard Dreyfuss!" And he's like, "I'm not a." Yeah, that's how much my dad looks like Richard Dreyfuss.
Wow.
Anyway,
so funny.
yeah.
Your dad.
Shut up.
Your dad was on shows.
Yeah,
No
my
wonder
parents.
You look like a dork.
My parents were in a bunch of stuff, but anyway, we're from Hollywood, bro.
Dharma and Greg. What a
Weird.
shit show.
Yeah,
God almighty.
Jenna Elfman was also kind of a little weird.
She was.
Well, she's a
nutbag.
Scientologist, man.
What?
They're Scientologists.
Yeah.
The Elfmans are like super Scientologists.
She's weird. Yeah, I worked with her.
Yeah, she's an Nepo baby.
Behind stage or backstage
she's
at an event, and I was like, "You're super weird. What is your deal?"
They're all Nepo babies. That's the thing. Like people are like, "How do I make it big? How do I break in?" Does your auntie work at Sony as a VP?
Does someone you know or are you related to work somewhere awesome? Because you should probably work there.
Yes.
So,
dude, it's almost midnight. Good Lord.
I gotta shut it down. I wake up way too early now.
It's showtime.
Wait, no, it's not. It's the end of the show.
It's the end of the showtime. Dude, BTM.
Yeah.
Dave, thank you so much for being here, man. Really appreciate you.
Gummy bears bouncing here and there and there.
Oh my God. What a day. Hey, I just wanted to take a second to
I'm gonna
say
thank you
something
for-
really nice.
for bringing me on. I always love coming on the show because I don't see enough savage in my life. Like,
yeah, I know. You get enough of me. I'm an ass too. I'm a dick.
but I invite you on the show all the time.
I know.
But you never show
I'm
up.
working all the time. I'm a
But I don't
busy
have
guy.
Savage's. I don't know how to get a hold of Savage off stream. I don't know his Twitter or anything like that. So,
Dude, it's right. Is my
but
my Instagram's literally
we're not
like
following
red.
each other. That's your Instagram.
Yeah, that's also my Twitter too.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's also his Twitter.
Well, I'll at you every fucking night like I do Salty, and maybe once a month he'll show up.
Maybe
I know we do need that. We do, but we should do that Star Wars thing, Savage. Let's figure that out because I think that would be a fun rumble on Dave's channel. We'll watch that re-edited Star Wars.
Well, he can present it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we should do that. But we do it on your channel. We do it on your channel.
Oh,
man,
okay.
you know?
Yeah. I can see if I can work that out. Yeah.
On a Saturday night.
I can live stream it. You can present it. Now we'll just sit here and fucking laugh. Or I'll go fucking walk the dogs for 3.5 hours.
It's pretty epic. It's pretty epic to.
We got a fight in the chat. Indianapolis. I live in Indianapolis. At least we're better than Ohio. And then Goody Two Shoes is like, "You're not. You're not." It's a battle right now.
You're
battle.
I
Hey, you know
live
what?
in Indy.
You're
Darren
both
looks
better
like-
than California. You're both better than California.
So I live like 4 hours from Darren, 4.5 hours.
Okay.
Maybe 5. Because I live in Illinois.
Yeah.
Illinois.
Illinois.
Which sucks. But
no, because it's
I do want to
democratic.
go do a bourbon hunt in Indianapolis because I've heard there's some really great liquor stores in Indianapolis. And they're very open to talking to people. And that's what I care about. I just want to talk to the store owners. I don't care about the bourbon so much. I like talking to the store owners. They're awesome. And
I like that crazy methed out guy behind the counter.
no, I don't.
He's
No,
all
no,
twitchy.
I don't want to talk to the fucking clerk. I want to talk to the owner.
Don't go to liquor stores in Tahunga, California, because
are they all owned by Indians in California too?
well, in Tahunga, California, there are like a bunch of meth heads.
In the valley, it's Armenians.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what part of the valley. Burbank, Glendale, San Fernando Valley,
and then
Kahunga, it's like tweakers. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
straight tweakers.
Yeah, you're like, is this even or is
Pretty
anyone
sure
safe?
you're selling meth out of the back. I'm
Is
pretty
anyone even
sure
safe to be
Yeah,
here?
I'm pretty sure you're and you know, the man who did security in California for many years. Yes,
we're just smoking some Red Bull in the back. You're smoking Red Bull?
What? Excuse me? And it's a new type of methamphetamine that is taken through your lungs. And now you're going to rob a bank. Hence the North Hollywood bank robbery.
Oh my god.
Is that right?
Right up the street from my old place. Dude, it was so weird. I watched the documentary on the North Hollywood bank robbery, and then
Me too.
One time I'm driving down is it Laurel? Yeah, I think it's Laurel Canyon. So I'm driving down Laurel, and I kind of pass the bank, and then I look across the street and I see the kiosk in the middle of the parking lot across the street, and I was like, oh my god. I just realized, and I flashed, and I'm like, I'm in the crossfire of the whole thing. And I'm like, that's where the cinder block wall was that they were hiding behind. And then this is oh my gosh, this is amazing. Yeah, that was a wild. Jeez, if you haven't go watch the news footage of the North.
I drove my wife down Van Owen and Laurel, and then right by the B of A that they robbed and stuff. And I was like, this is what happened. This is where that guy died. This is where my dad's best friend lives, and they were laying on the floor of their house as the bullets were ripping through the neighborhood. And then they made a movie about it called Heat, starring Al Pacino and Val Kilmer and Robert De Niro.
I hate it.
Oh, that gun scene though, dude. The bank rob scene where they're running down the street and they got the
Heat. I still hate that movie, dude. I do not like Heat. I think it's boring as fuck.
Agree to disagree. There are sections that are boring, but that movie is awesome.
Yeah, that movie is awesome.
I
agree to disagree. BTM, don't make me play the video. Don't make me play the video. Are you
a homosexualist then?
I might be. Because like De Niro and Pacino didn't even work together, right? That's the myth about that movie.
They were only on screen for a very short period of time.
Very short.
It was one. There are two scenes.
Diner, they're not together, right? Those are stand-ins. When they're doing the diner scene where they're having this real long conversation,
something like that. Yeah, and then the only scene is the death scene, or I don't remember. It's one of those two things. One of the two things is swapped. The death scene, they weren't actually together.
You know who I was in a scene with? Dave?
Oh,
are you ready?
There you are. Sean Salter.
Oh, yeah. God, his voice is so good.
There
James.
you are. Sean Salter.
As he's saying that to Peter Fonda. Ooh. Yeah, what up? Suck it.
Should make that clip longer.
All right, we gotta wrap this thing up. That was James Spader, dude. It was James Spader in The Blacklist.
Oh, The Blacklist. My wife loves that show. I liked it too. Yeah.
So my friend was the showrunner for that on season 2. He became the showrunner and for a few years, and he was trying to get me to watch the show because I didn't watch a lot of TV. I'd rather play video games, and so he put my name in the show to get me to watch the damn show because I wouldn't watch the show.
It was a good show, but have you guys ever seen the movie Stardust?
Oh, I love that movie. I don't care what anyone
watched it yesterday.
I was movie.
It's so fucking good, dude.
I
tell my wife, you have to watch this movie. She watches
wait a minute. What?
Do you know what it is?
The one with Michelle Pfeiffer?
Wait, what?
De Niro?
We need to get you better clips. Your clip. Shut your whore mouth.
Oh,
awesome.
Darren the Wagoneer, settle down.
You don't like Stardust, Savage?
I don't think I've watched it.
You should watch it.
It's a fun movie. It's got Michelle Pfeiffer, Robert De Niro, Claire Danes,
is the one.
The guy that plays Daredevil. The guy that's Daredevil.
She's magical and she changes her age or something in it.
Oh, she's a witch.
Oh, that's Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
God damn, she's so fucking beautiful in that movie when she changes, dude.
Dude, is Charlie Cox the Daredevil in that movie? I'm getting
no.
Yeah, no. The guy that plays the lead, the lead hero is Daredevil. Yeah,
he's fantastic. He's so fantastic.
Holy cow!
South of the border panda. What up, dude? I'm glad you're finally watching this show because this show's awesome. Come back Tuesdays 9 Central. Salty, were you in Cali when the Northridge earthquake hit? I was born and raised in Los Angeles, dude. Born in Burbank.
Yeah. Look at a great scene. This is
That is Daredevil. I had no idea. Oh my God.
Bro, it's a good movie. This is a good movie.
And I never knew it was a thing till I'm scrolling through my fucking streaming service the other day, like Stardust. I'm in the mood for some fantasy. It's fun. It's really fun.
I'm in the mood for some fantasy.
Robert De Niro's a gay fucking pirate. It's the best shit ever, dude.
I can attest, D-Wag, I'm surprisingly awesome and extremely well liked for some reason. I hate people except for Julio. You don't hate me, do you? No, D-Wag is hilarious. I actually want D-Wag on the show as a guest, but also I wish we could do
well, you're gonna do the BTM review things. Just bring people on that you'd like in the chat. That's the best part, dude. Like, it's
D-Wag has got his own channel though. He does amazing content, guys. You really need to check out his channel. In fact, D-Wag, I need a link to your channel so we can plug you like every week, bro. Like every week. Dude is hilarious.
JD Kirby.
JD Kirby, what up, dog? He hates Darren Wagoner.
I hate you.
He hates you. But we gotta wrap it up. I gotta go to bed, bro.
I gotta go to bed too.
I gotta draw tomorrow.
Nah, I wish. Yeah, no.
I gotta draw a bunch this week, dude. Got so much drawing.
For what? What are you doing? Like part?
I got a book cover for Conservative Talking Head that's got a novel coming out that I got to draw, and then I got a bunch of drawing to do for a bunch of different clients, man.
What about
and then I got the last page for the People's Republic graphic novel preview that's coming in. 6-page preview of my next graphic novel is coming in Silence Do Good when you pre-order right now. There's going to be another graphic novel that is really cool and you should check out called People's Republic. I don't think we have any videos loaded for it though, so whatever.
No videos. That's fine.
We'll get one. Let's close it down. Shut it down. Check out BTM's new channel. He's reviewing bourbons with his son. It's actually kind of heartwarming and cool. And then he has videos where you're hunting for bourbon, and it's good, man. And then there is BTM's regular channel where he shoots the shit with dudes like Julio Scissors up in the hizzy and other guys like Lil Waldemar and those bitches in the background. Julio Scissors.
They never shut up. Yeah.
All right.
I want to thank you guys for having me on. Chat, thanks for being here. There's still 28 people watching. That's awesome. 29 people watching. Everybody hit the like button, subscribe.
Hit the like button, hit subscribe, guys. And also D-Wag.
There's also more than 29 people, but it's fine.
It's fine. Because people are watching on X. If you watch on X, come over to YouTube.
No, I'm just talking about YouTube. Just
please,
YouTubers.
Please.
But yeah, remember to subscribe to BTM, guys. Remember to subscribe to BTM if you haven't already. BTM, Dave, do you have any final thoughts?
Thank you so much.
Last requests?
Last request is I want to hear you call Savage a faggot one more time.
What?
Just what? What? We don't say the F word on this show, but
he was a homosexualist then.
Close enough. Don't say the F word. What the hell are you talking about? What?
Get monetized. I don't know.
Monetized? You're not monetized yet.
Nothing's gonna happen
because we're super gay. What?
Nothing's gonna happen. But
we should have Eric DeBunks on though. Speaking of the homosexuals,
he's great. He's great on stream. He'll talk to you about anything. You can ask him about anything, and he'll answer the question. He's awesome. Eric's great. I like talking to him.
Let's end this shit.
All right, we're ending this. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you.
Love you, chat. D-Wag.
We will
JD Kirby, thanks for showing up.
Really appreciate everybody.
Baron.
This has been episode number 40. I can't fucking believe it. That's awesome.
I can't believe you guys number them. Holy fuck.
Subscribe and like
we were professional from Hollywood. What?
Thanks, right?
What?
Season 2, episode 40.
nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.